Ungst, ja, okay. Welcome to the Heavy Drinking Podcast, yeah.
Fuck is that accent?
That's a really bad German accent, yeah. You know.
That's like a Jamaican.
It's like Swedish Jamaican.
Yeah, that's a little Swedish. Yeah. It's good.
We want to drink your beers.
Want to drink your beers. Yeah, man.
Take it away, Paulo.
Welcome to episode 44 of the Heavy Drinking Podcast. Woo! It's Oktoberfest season.
It is.
Here we are.
It is.
Kicking it off.
In America, that starts in September-ish, even though October's in the name.
No, it starts in August in America with all the beers coming out.
Starts in September in Germany.
Yeah.
Does it?
It
I got
actually
that
starts
wrong
in
then.
September.
Let's do this over again.
No.
Take two.
All I know is we milked the shit out of it here because it's only like 2 weeks in Germany.
This is a traditional German song, and that was a traditional Paulo intro.
Yeah.
Yes.
So before we
We
get
are
started,
German. We want your beers. So we sound like that guy from
We're already off the rails.
Yeah.
Opportune Hunger Force.
It's good.
Yeah. I do.
alien? The
And that
alien.
might be where I got it from.
The alien from Rocket
Ignat and Ur.
No, the other one.
Oh yeah, the dumb ones, the pink ones. Do you want me to do the advertising?
I mean, you might as well try,
Do you?
and then
Yeah,
we'll
it's
jump
good.
in.
All right. Let's try this then. Tag. I'm terrible at doing this shit.
Yeah. okay.
First up is Tack Room Tacker.
There you go. Tack room.
Tack Room.
Tap
I said
room.
it right.
No,
you didn't.
tap room.
Motherfucker. Tap Room Tackers.
I thought you were just fucking around.
Did I say Tack Room or Tap Room?
You said tack.
I said Tack.
With a CK.
I did. I said it wrong the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're running out of yodeling.
Any of your custom sign needs, breweries, restaurants. If you're just
Basement
really into
bar.
yourself and you want a sign that says "Skew Squatches," anything.
Right. For the record, I didn't make those.
And we've run out of 2.5 minutes of intro music, and we haven't gotten through one sponsor.
Can you loop it over again? FlyingCornhole.com, custom cornhole boards, fresh out of Fairfield, Connecticut. Pretty much anything you want. Sports teams, fun hobbies. Are you into boating? You can get some boating cornhole boards.
They don't float.
If you're into cornholing, outside of cornholing, you can get. I'm sure he'll accommodate you.
Oh, do you think he would?
Huh? Yeah.
Put
yeah.
like a butthole on it?
I still think ours should have a butthole for the hole. It's got nothing to do with drinking, but it's just funny.
If you drink too much, you end up shitting. So maybe.
There you go.
Why's everybody looking at me?
People start throwing beanbags into your anus. You know?
Damn, you got a good arm if you can reach your end.
Lyft.com. If you get trashed somewhere and need a lift, use Lyft.
Anyone go to Lyft.com? Or do you kind of
No,
have to
it's
have
an app. It's an app on your
But
phone. It's not a
Lyft.com
website.
exists.
I mean,
So
I
you can
guess.
do that. Or you can just get the app on your phone. If you use code HEAVY18,
You're so good at this.
you get $20 off.
$20 towards your first 4 rides.
Yeah, so it's $5 off each ride. I used the code this weekend when I was in Miami.
Did you? Nice.
Yes, I did.
Oh, shit.
I think I did. I entered it in. I
Okay.
don't know if I used it.
Okay. Well, it's for first. It's for first
That's what he
time
said.
new users only.
Yeah.
So
I think I spent maybe $200 on Lyft rides throughout the weekend. So
Damn.
I'm sure I used $20.
Cool.
Anyways, also Amazon. If you go onto our website, click on the Amazon banner. Before you go do your Amazon shopping, give us a little, a little something, couple dimes, maybe a quarter. Maybe a little more than that.
cost you no more, and we get a little slice of the sale. So
Exactly. Amazon just
it helps
kind
us
of,
to keep buying all this beer.
cuts us off a chunk. So, anyways, it's Oktoberfest season.
Hey.
Yeah, and if you can just imagine the music and the people playing behind me. If I got this done maybe 3 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? Can somebody else take this
So-
away? Jay, how are you? Oh, I'm here with all my co-stars. Jay, how are you? Co-star, we are stars. We're shining. We're shining. this
He's crashing and burning. Huh?
time. We are crashing. I am
No,
crashing.
You are. We love you, though. It was good. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
good.
This is what happens when we take a week off.
Yeah, I'm good for inserting
If I
just
may.
comments. Here and there.
I'm doing all right. I've had I went away this weekend.
You did. Where?
I have a confession to make. I went to a couple breweries.
You met
in
a guy?
Vermont, and
Oh.
I did not bring back any beer.
Oh, that's even worse.
You're a dick.
Yeah, we just thought you were gonna come out of the closet.
I mean, one was like a restaurant that brewed beer, like they had 1-barrel system. Nothing to really take home with you, but they did have cans of Focal Banger, so I had that with dinner, which is nice.
Nice.
And I did go to Hermit. I did go to Hermit Thrush in Brattleboro.
You fucking cunt. I love that brewery.
But I figured summer of sours is over, so why am I going to get sours?
Because I still like them.
So let me tell you this, though. Talk about beer pricing. They had a 4-pack for $72.
What was it?
It was
For
a
Hermit
cuvee.
Thrush?
It was a cuvee.
Oh, yeah. In cans?
Yeah.
I've never seen a cuvee.
I was like, go fuck yourself.
I probably would have bought it. To
They're
be
only
honest.
they're like 4 years old, the brewery.
I love Hermit Thrush. Their shit's fucking.
It's good, but I mean,
amazing.
I was like, that's,
It's all sour, right? Everything.
yeah. I was like, that's nuts.
I like
All their cans were like well over $20 for the most part.
Really?
30s, 40s.
Because they get them around here every now and then. They're not that much.
Yeah,
money.
not that much. Like 12, 13
The ones that they had for sale.
You mean
like,
4
this past
packs or?
weekend. 4-packs.
Crazy.
I mean, they do. It does take a lot to make
It's-
sours. There's a lot of aging going on, so you're taking up real estate. I get it. But
And it's for the experience. Like if you go apple picking,
pretty
you
sure
always
there's
pay
like
more for the apples.
world-renowned versions of that style that are way cheaper than that. But
Yeah. But look at the experience of actually driving. Spending your whole day driving to the brewery to go buy beer. There's an extra premium on it.
Why did you go there?
just a couple guys from work wanted to get away for the weekend, so we drove up Saturday, came home Sunday.
And you guys didn't do anything gay while you're up there?
No.
Hey you, hey you.
Sorry.
was doing something else,
Stayed
sorry.
overnight at this hotel. Actually, what was it called? Anyway, it was like its 80th anniversary. It was like a hotel and a movie theater.
Oh, cool.
And the hotel was above the theater. It was really cool. They gave you actual keys to get in your fucking room.
So,
Like, cards.
You're trying to sleep at 1 a.m. and Iron Man is destroying a fucking city beneath you, and it's
Now
just
they had like free cupcakes and shit. It's awesome.
what? Why?
Because they were celebrating their anniversary.
What does that have to do with movies?
Oh man, it's free cupcakes.
It was,
You don't- you
I
don't
mean,
know much
They should give out
cupcakes.
free popcorn or something. Why are you?
Oh,
giving
there
out
was tons of this whole place. You smelled popcorn in the fucking hotel
Ugh.
upstairs.
that's good for like 10 minutes.
Wait. So this is actually a good story, and no one else has talked yet, so I apologize. But
No, go ahead.
the
We haven't even done
hotel
introductions.
I know.
Take up the whole show. Go
The
ahead.
hotel manager was this guy named Jonathan, and he was clearly gay, which is fine. Which is fine. But he was talking about it's like 80-year-old place, like it's kind of maybe haunted in the basement, and he told my
80's
girlfriend.
not that old.
He told my girlfriend and my boss's sister that they could go explore down there whenever they want. So at the end of the night, it's probably like close to midnight, and I had to go out of my car to get something. And while I did, Amy went down there. I was gone for maybe a minute and a half. By the time I came back, she was like in the lobby, like, "Oh my god, it's so creepy, it's so haunted." And I was like, first of all, that's stupid. I was like, let me go. And I was drunk. So I was like, let me go check it out. So I just go down there, and I'm like, you go to the bottom of the stairs, and there's like a TV on pause and a couch. And you go down like these dark corridors, and it's like old and gross. I went up this old rickety wooden staircase, and there was this like steel, like accordion gate. It sounded creepy out down there.
What was on the TV? Just the
It
still
was
photo
a,
of
It was a pause Netflix show or movie or something.
I thought you were going to say it was like a well.
And
It's
so
like
I
a
worked-
black and white picture of a well.
I worked my way back, and I'm going through, and Amy's just calling for me, like freaking out. And I worked my way.
You come back and she's like, "You've been gone for 24 years."
I walk down this other way, like one corridor, and then like I take a turn. I don't know where the fuck I am, and I all of a sudden see this light behind a curtain, and I move it, and it's the hotel manager asleep in a bed with his dog, and the dog.
I thought you were going to say he was like had his cock out and he was like, "Hey you."
But he was like laying like you would in like a coffin with your hands like down at your waist, like covered, and his feet like were crossed, and he was just asleep in his uniform, and like his dog was there, and his dog just like perked up like right when I came in, and he like looked at me, and I was like, "Fuck."
What kind of dog was it?
Gray.
Okay.
And so I was just like hightailed it back, and all of a sudden I heard like the dog's collar jingling. And we had met the dog earlier, and it was like so sweet. The dog loved me for some reason, but I was like, that dude totally knows I just saw him sleeping. That's weird.
Yeah,
He didn't tell. Well, the weirdest fucking part was he told the girls, go explore whatever you want. Never mentioned that he'd be fucking sleeping down there.
How old is he?
He's probably like in his like late 40s. Yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe he was hoping they'd find him.
Maybe,
The
but I mean, he was
Canadians.
definitely gay.
Well,
I mean, maybe he likes both.
yeah, maybe he
there are that.
goes both ways,
Anyway, that was my weekend.
and probably doesn't talk like that.
I did hit up
It was
Travis
up
too
north.
when I got home. I met your brother at Travis actually.
Oh, cool.
And that's what I did. Hi,
That's-
Jeff.
Hi.
Yes, Jeff's here.
Hey.
Finally, we can get on to our second member of the podcast.
For
How's
what?
your week
You
been,
set
man?
the tone.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was good. I took a long weekend actually. I went axe throwing on Thursday. And I went to Block Island on Friday.
Cool, Dave. How was your week? I'm kidding.
And then Saturday and Sunday I got drunk on the lake. Actually, Saturday I did. Sunday I watched football all day.
When you're on the lake, and I can't remember any of the lyrics, so continue.
That's the song.
When you're on the lake.
Never heard it. I would like to point out that I sent to the Slack
So-
that Hall & Oates was playing in Connecticut in November and nobody cared.
It's going to be like
'Cause no one cares.
$130.
I knew that. I knew you got angry about that. I knew it because I wrote something like a few hours later and nobody responded. And Jeff didn't respond for like 2 days after that. I'm like, he's still pissed about the Hall & Oates
Yeah,
comment.
dude, we gotta go watch him play Adult Adult.
Oh,
Live.
shit. I saw my favorite metal band.
Oh, Zayo, yeah.
I saw Zayo on Friday. There was like 26 people there, and it was
I'm
awesome.
not
They were
surprised.
so fucking good. Anyway, go ahead.
I was just about to mute your mic too.
Did you get to hang out with them afterwards?
I talked to them.
Don't do that.
I talked to them all before the show and just said, goodbye. I bought a T-shirt. I went with Dave Solozzi, which was cool.
Nice.
Gary bitched out.
Not surprised.
Duh.
He just sent me a message that Proud is playing in New York.
And he won't be able to go.
And he said, he's like, I can't guarantee that I'm going to go, but we should, he's like, but we should keep an eye on it. I was like, what do you mean we should keep an eye on it? They're going to be there. Like, we don't need to do anything. You need to show up.
I hit up Miami, as most people who follow us on Instagram probably
Yes,
know,
yes.
because I tried to post as much shit as possible on there. That was fun. Got to stay at a nice hotel. It was
Were you
hot-
really
hot as
drinking
balls.
frozes?
Yes,
That you like that? I thought
they were amazing.
that was
They
just
were
like your wife.
They were $16 for 12 ounces, but they were good.
That's disgusting.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, everything was just ridiculous. Everything was really, really expensive there, but I didn't have to pay for the hotel room, so that cut out a lot of the cost. But yeah, it was kind of last minute, like 3 or 4 days beforehand.
Nice.
So saw the
Very
Dolphins,
cool.
saw the Dolphins Raiders game.
Ah.
That was fun. That
You
was
went to it?
Yeah,
Dude, what's
Yeah.
going on with the Dolphins?
they're good.
They're like 3-0. Who
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck would have thought that?
Yeah, they're amazing. Raiders
Not me.
fans are the most obnoxious people I have ever met.
Raiders? That's who they
Yeah,
played?
yeah. They're old. They're like old, just rickety, feeble people.
One of the dudes I work
And
with
they don't
is like
shut
a
up.
huge Raiders
My
fan,
buddy's
so
a
I'm
huge
gonna
Raiders fan.
make
He was
him
he was
listen.
just saying that he can't wait for next week because it's like it's two teams that haven't won yet,
Yeah.
and so it's like battle for the first round draft pick next year.
If I wasn't sizzling, I would have taken a video of the man sitting in front of me, who was a Raiders fan. He had full on like football. Remember the Road Warriors
Yeah.
from wrestling, pro
Yeah.
wrestling?
Mm.
Had
Axe and Smash Demolition. you mean?
yeah,
Oh, well, the Road Warriors too.
Animal. It was Animal
Yeah.
and I forget the other guy's name.
Cunt Lips, I think it was called.
Yeah, whatever. So he had like those like the football shoulder pads with spikes sticking out of them.
That's
And,
what he wore to the game.
Katana blades,
Guar.
like
Yeah, it was
fake
guar.
katana blades in the back, and like a helmet with like spikes and shit. And I was like, if it was any other team, the security would be like, why? What the fuck? Why do you need spikes on shoulder? What do you? You're coming to watch a football game. What do you need fucking katana blades for?
You have to intimidate.
Yeah, it's like the most ridiculous shit in the world. Only Raiders fans can get away with that.
Are they in LA these days? Where are they?
They're moving to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
They're in
Oh.
Oakland right now, but they're moving to Las Vegas. So
there's already 2 teams in LA right now.
So I got to do that. I got to experience Ocean Avenue.
Have they
at-
always
at
been
night.
over there?
Oakland? They originally
The Raiders, were they always in California?
Yeah, always.
But they were L.A. and Oakland and L.A.
Yeah,
and
they
Oakland.
yeah, kind of swap back and forth between the two of them.
And now they're gonna be Las Vegas.
But I got to experience Ocean Avenue in South Beach at night, which is
there's a song about that in the early 2000s.
I don't
With those
know.
kids with the hair.
Might be.
Corn?
Night.
Kind of whiny.
Yeah. Staying up all night. It was
Blink-
called Ocean Avenue.
Blink
wasn't it?
182.
Could be.
It was like a
Yeah.
Blink 182 wannabe band. The kid wore Adidas. He played double kick. I don't remember. That's all I remember from
it's
the
literally just
music
grid.
video.
It's literally just deadlocked traffic.
Hoobastank?
Hookstanges.
It's literally just deadlocked traffic all night of people just showing off.
Yeah. That's what it's been for
Back
40 years.
to back cars, like not even like nice cars, just like people like really loud systems, like that Drake Kiki song, like it's opened up a Pandora's box of idiots driving with their car doors open, like walking alongside their car. Literally every other car had the system blaring, and literally the car rolling, the passenger holding the steering wheel, and the driver like dancing alongside his car. I'm like, what the fuck are you idiots doing?
That's the Kiki, just the In My Feelings challenge.
Yeah.
I saw something online about it. I didn't read it or watch, but
It's already over.
It's over, but not down there.
Well, no, I know, but
it
I
is
mean,
not over down
like
there.
it's over in real
They are
life.
not
They're just
done. They
being-
are clinging on to that shit.
Yeah, they're
Well,
like
I posted that video, like that the two guys in an i8, which clearly was a rented i8, but they had maybe $40,000 or $50,000 in cash that they were just waving around to anybody who would look. You know,
there's a dude in Shelton with an i8, and he parks it in front of Center Street at like 2
Yeah,
in the morning on
I
a
see
Saturday.
that,
I'm like,
yeah.
you're a fucking idiot.
well, these dudes are driving around with the doors open, waving piles of cash around, which was just hilarious. And so that it was just it's a fun time, but it was a different experience, and it was ridiculously expensive. Everything's just insanely. Yeah, one night I got like a double. I got three doubles of drinks. You know, just like tall, tall glasses of drinks. He's like, you want a double with that? Just like nonchalant. I was like, you want a double? Like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do a double. I'm in Miami, right? You know. She's like, here you go. I pulled like $100 bill out. Like, here you go. And the guy's like, and he like looks at me and then puts the tab down. $116 for 3 drinks. I was like, okay, that the $100 was not enough. Let me
Was the Vaseline free?
go ahead and grab some more cash out of my wallet. Because clearly, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm gonna jump in here before we finish these introductions. 20 minutes in, because my beer is empty and I want a beer, and we do have a guest we should probably introduce as well.
Yeah, I was getting to that, man. I was literally
Where are we?
just getting to that right now. But do you want to introduce our guest?
No, go ahead.
I mean,
I
you-
just want another beer.
You brought our guest. I feel like you should introduce our guest.
Paulo doesn't remember his name now.
No,
either.
his name's Will.
No, okay.
No, his name's Will from Fairfield Spirits and
Wines and liquors.
Wines and liquors.
Fairfield.
Wines.
Ales and lagers.
Ales and
Ales and
lagers.
lagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Will.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Thank you for
Stoked to make
coming.
it to the show. Hell yeah, man.
Not gonna say it.
So that was Will.
Yeah. So, Will, tell us a little more about yourself.
Let's see.
On the spot.
I'm 26 years old. I manage a liquor store for the past couple of years, just building a little scene down there and just contributing to the local beer scene as much as I can, trying to be a part of it.
Do you want to
So-
split a Kit Kat?
Yeah, bro.
Paulo was nice
me
enough to
one.
grab a bowl, make a bowl of candy for us.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be gone by the end of the show.
We definitely
Ooh,
have
piece of
a
candy.
huge fucking bullet. Candy.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh,
So,
you're wearing a
Dave-
counterweight.
So Will was nice
counterweight
enough
shirt.
to
I like
bring
that.
us a few Oktoberfests. Actually, he brought us 3 to be exact, which is gonna make it for a long night.
Yep, all Connecticut breweries.
So we're kicking off, like we said, our Oktoberfest season. So we have a spattering of local Connecticut Oktoberfests, representations of the style, keeping it local.
Yeah, we're trying to keep
No
it
actual German Oktoberfest, but we'll get there. You know,
yeah.
the season's just started.
You kind of saying that in a bitchy way.
No, I don't mean it a bitchy
A
way.
little bit. No,
Yes, he
it's
does.
not-
No, because listen, we get the same ingredients they use,
Yeah.
but you can't. You know, it's not brewed in Munich or over in Germany. So they always like describe it as a Marzen style, But we use the same fucking yeast they use too, so it's pretty much you can get right on.
It's marginally different.
Oh, I see what you did. Counterweights. Have you ever had counterweights Oktoberfest?
I did. I was there on Sunday.
Oh, it's out.
Dude,
He was going to try and bring somebody, drank it all.
Yeah, I did. I had a really unexpected can
Get out.
share on Sunday
Leave right now. That beer is so good.
night. It was.
Yeah,
It's one of the best in the state, I think, for the style.
we were able to try it last year when we were at the Helmet Art Show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when Jay spilled it.
The
Yeah.
helmet art show to somebody
spilled
who
it?
doesn't know what
Oh,
you're
I
talking
did
about.
spill
Sounds
it.
really funny.
I thought I spilled the
Like we all
porter.
just drew on our helmets with a Sharpie.
I feel like I spilled the porter, not the Oktoberfest.
He spilled like a lot of shit.
Did you
There's,
get
like,
my
multiple
message
cups.
about Chief Brody?
That he makes
Is this something that should
that he makes matzo ball soup? And
When
that's
did you
amazing?
leave me a message?
I tagged you on Instagram.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Well,
What did I
look
say?
for it. They're going to be at Nebco on Friday.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
So everybody check that out.
Chief Brody's.
that's great. So,
Bon me.
Because this will be out before
So
that.
good.
what were we talking about before? He's just
German beer.
German beers. All right,
And Vietnamese sandwiches.
there you go.
Yeah.
Those go hand in hand.
They actually do go really well.
All right. So we're going to kick this off. We're going to start with a hooker out of Bloomfield.
We got
right?
hookers?
A literal hooker.
Bloomfield Hookers.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, lighting the
This
mood
is
in
one of the
room.
ones you brought, Will?
Yeah.
Sweet. Think you're drinking it already?
I might
Yeah,
use,
Will's
I
got
might
one
use
there.
another. Is there another?
Yeah.
There's not another one of these.
No,
Oh, all right.
should be one more. Right?
There's other Oktoberfest, though. You can have some of mine.
Do we have glasses?
Yeah.
I want
Sure.
check out the color. And
You can say it right in the mic. It's okay.
I'll move on to the next.
Yeah.
I'm a little ahead of the pack right now.
Well, let's sip it together
Yeah.
first and talk about it. I know
and
you're.
then we'll move
I
on.
know you consider yourself an Oktoberfest aficionado.
Oh, dude, not even. Not even.
So while we're pouring this and getting into it, are you the manager or the beer buyer at Fairfield Wines?
Both. Yeah, there's two other managers. I've been managing like the craft beer section for 2 years. There's a
Nice.
spirits guy. We have a wine director, and everybody likes to chip in and be a part of everything, which is pretty cool. Very laid back, very casually dressed. People often ask, "Do you work here?" And I'm like, "Dude, how many beers have I sampled you?" Dave,
Yeah,
how many beers have I Dave, how many beers have I sampled you?
I don't know. Yesterday it was 2, 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Please.
I found, and it's weird. I live literally like around the corner from the spot, and I was going to another liquor store that was further down the road. I didn't even know you guys were there. It was next to a mattress store. I was driving by and I saw it was another liquor store, so I pulled in, and they have such a great selection. And he was there the first day I went in. We just started talking bullshit. I was there for probably about an hour. Ended up walking out with a couple 4-packs, and yeah, great selection. So if anyone's down there, check it out. But I've been going there at least once or twice a week since.
Yeah, it's funny. We grew up like in the same block too, just years apart.
Yeah, he lives off Moose Hill in Monroe, or used to.
Yep. You used to live right by the green, White House in the corner.
Yeah,
I just drove past it today. Actually, I had to because I had to I couldn't take Route 8 home, so I had to go all the way through Monroe.
Really.
Can I have that
Yeah,
fucking glass, please?
Jeff and Jay are also
Oh,
from
okay.
Monroe.
Oh, dude.
You're from
Yeah.
Monroe?
Yeah, dude.
What's your last name?
Coley.
Did you say that?
Nah. I think I kept that
Nah,
disclosed
he-
for the
He
show.
actually
but,
just said he lives on.
cat's out of the bag.
Moose Hill?
Actually said he didn't want to use his last name, but now you forced it out of him. Good
Oh,
job.
Yeah, I fell for it.
We can.
Where
beep
do-
it.
Yeah, you'll be now you'll be Will Beep.
We're not gonna. But we
I'll take it.
You live on Moose Hill?
Yeah, I used to live on Moose Hill. Yeah.
My family owns a house on Moose Hill. My grandparents' house right on the corner of the White House of Beardsley and Moose Hill.
Oh, rad, dude.
Yeah, my cousin owns it now.
Sick.
It's my grandparents' house.
Nice.
All right, so this hooker's all right.
It's what?
I wouldn't say it's a Vegas hooker. I'd say it's more like a.
Yeah.
It's not quite Bridgeport, but it's
It's
New Haven.
mm,
New Haven.
I'm gonna say it's a little on the warm side.
It's not quite chilled yet, but that's okay. The Germans drink their beer relatively room temperature.
I was gonna say I think it's supposed to be a little more warm. A little warmer.
It's because they're impatient. They can't wait for it to get cold.
So Hooker's description of this beer is just a description of the style and the celebration. Originally brewed to celebrate the beginning of the German brewing season and the 1810 wedding of Crown Prince Ludwig of Bavaria and his bride-to-be, Princess Therese of Saxon-Hildburghausen. Did I do that right? This amber beer was brewed in March, Marzen beer, and left to age in cool lagering caves during the heat of the summer. Our rich and satisfying Bavarian-style Oktoberfest comes from a special blend of imported German malts that creates a full-bodied brew and stresses a malty flavor and lingering aroma. Gently hopped and delicately balanced, it's true to style. Slow fermentation and long cold maturation produces a luxuriously smooth, award-winning brew.
Smooth. I wouldn't say it's luxurious.
It's smooth. It's good. I would drink it. I would order it if I saw it on tap.
It's a decent beer.
I'll drink Oktoberfest anything.
Yeah, it's definitely like maltier. I would say like the like a deeper maltier, like whereas like Counterweight's Fest beer is like a little more hop character to it.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
I would say.
I think that's why I like that one better.
Yeah, but this is good, and this is definitely deeper color.
Yeah,
You know,
the
like
colors
there's
are
other
fun.
styles. Like I think it's like Hackershore, which is like German Oktoberfest. It's kind of like lighter in color.
Yeah. I got 2 roads ahead of Dre.
dry, probably. Eins, zwei, drei.
Dreidel?
Oh,
That was
yeah,
last
Dry
yeah.
means 3 and
That was just like it wasn't the name of the beer. It was just a fun way to list it for the event.
Oh, like their third beer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
It was good.
I don't know what 4 is, but I can count to 3.
I don't know. Cool Runnings never taught me number 4. Only taught me up to 3. I'm part German, so you think I should know a little?
Are you?
I am.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, it does.
The racism.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
just thought that was because you're from Monroe.
The racism?
Yeah.
Are Monrovians racist?
I don't know.
Monrovians. Is that what it is?
Monrovians.
Monroe. Well, I guess it must be, right?
Is it
Monroners.
Monrovian?
Well, how old are you, may I ask?
Monroeans?
26.
You said that. It sounds familiar. You opened with that, actually.
Yeah, he did. Because you put him on the spot and wanted
you-
a bio about his life.
Are you single?
I am.
Asking,
I am.
asking for a friend.
I'm his friend.
Monster49@gmail.com.
You are in the lion's den, my friend.
I'm too sick.
Kidding. Have a girlfriend.
You don't want to put anything near there.
His
so
name is going to be Will.
And we're back.
Oh, right.
No, just kidding. But really, I've got him. What movie?
I don't know. Was that a T-shirt time?
Nah, not really. I kind of
All right.
did half of a quote. It's from Dodgeball. When he's like talking about the handcuffs to
Oh.
his actual real wife. I don't know. He's like, just
All
kidding.
right.
But really, I've got him.
Right. So,
So yeah, we're gonna keep drinking this hooker.
yeah, we're going to keep on.
Always sounds weird.
What are the other
Can we
beers?
do Relic last? Because that's one I'm excited for.
Sure.
So you want to taste it at least?
We got a couple other ones we'll
No,
get
I
to.
just wanna taste it last.
Oh, well, Will's ready. Will's empty.
Oh,
over
yeah.
there.
Will's ready for another beer. Let's do
Sitting
another beer
on-
and let's hit the wall of
Yeah.
topics. We
Let's
get over
do it.
here.
Shame.
Let's
The
hit,
wall
our,
of shame.
let's hit our wall of topics, bruh.
What's actually, yeah, I do want to bring something up because while we're on the topic of all these beers, I was doing our show notes today and I knew we had 4 beers, so I was looking up all the ABVs and descriptions and all that kind of stuff. And I go to each brewery's website, and I gotta say, out of the 4 breweries' websites that I went today, so all right, little spoiler alert. Here's the 4 breweries we're drinking today. Hanging Hills had the best website. Theirs was actually nice to look at, easy to navigate. Every other one, Back East, Hooker, and Relic have. I don't know why every brewery has to have a shitty website. That's like, it looks like it's out of like 1996
Because they're busy,
HTML coding,
they're busy brewing
and you
good beer.
can't find. Someone's got to know how to run WordPress at least and get
You
you,
don't
like
have,
a couple different pages.
graphics designer or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They got to find somebody and somebody.
Money's tied up in other things.
Listen, that's marketing budget.
Wait, so whose
That's where it
website
should
suck?
be.
Because I want to look it up.
Relic.
Let's put them on blast.
Relic's website needs a lot of work. It's literally like one page that might have most of their beers listed in one column.
They've been killing it. With beer.
Extremely hard to read. Their beer might be great.
Yeah, it's not good.
But yeah, their website is horrible.
I would say it's not the worst I've seen.
It's
I
not the
mean,
worst.
The
I've
photo
seen,
is
but-
nice. It just lacks.
It's
Content.
just here's the basic information you need. That's
Yeah.
all we're doing.
Yeah.
Visit us
Which
on
I mean,
social media for like cool stuff.
listen, it's fine.
They do a
but,
great job
like,
on social media. I'll give them that.
It's like nobody needs websites anymore, really.
You do though, especially like go to hookerbeer.com.
They always have
Look at this abortion.
They always have like really cool shitty memes though, right?
I just don't understand how like you could put all that effort into everything except for the face of your internet presence.
It's not.
You know, like
it's also not good.
yeah, like I just don't understand.
They used to have
East-
like a home when you go to their homepage though. They used to be like memes about they did like a Friday event, didn't they? Didn't they used to do beer events? Like they were like one of the original breweries who were doing like weekly events. I feel like every Friday they had
really?
some kind of thing.
which I mean that's fine too. But and then again,
Proceed.
back east
That was it.
is like another like 1994. Someone coded it in HTML and just left it.
That's like retro though.
No,
It's
this is
cool.
just look at this. It's just bad.
Step up your game.
Dude, Treehouses isn't much better than that.
I'm sure. I'm just saying these are the ones that I went to just today. So I just don't know why it's a thing. Hanging Hills, theirs was decent. Theirs was actually all right to look at. Theirs is not too bad. But I don't know. I just don't know why it's a thing. So if anyone out there is listening, hit me up. I do websites. Let's
that's
listen, I'm not even
this
no.
is a sales
No,
pitch.
I'm not even gonna charge. I'm not even gonna charge you,
You son of a
motherfuckers.
bitch.
I will just help you, just to help you.
Yeah, you know, it's
'Cause-
information. That's all it is.
Yeah, but you have to be able to find that information. It has to be, and it has to be readable.
Whose website is that?
This is treehouses. They have a
Theirs is really
picture,
nice. Yeah.
picture of hops and a treehouse.
Ooh, it's a treehouse.
An actual treehouse.
Yeah.
They had
It makes you wonder: is that their treehouse? Is that the treehouse?
The original one had a treehouse. That's why they called it tree.
That's nice.
All right, sorry, that was my rant. I know I just kind of took over on that for a little bit, but
You did.
We'll cut that.
Jay took over the intros. So I just wanted to get it off my
I'm gonna
chest.
pound this. Move on to the next one.
He's talking about Will.
Team Slam beers.
I'm
He
gonna
was talking
spit
about
out
a
my
slam
beer.
pig.
That was a gay joke.
Hey,
Ah.
you, hey you, hey you, ooh, 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 want me, pooper.
That's my favorite.
That's our gay alarm. If anyone uses gay offensively,
It wasn't offensive. It was literal.
oh yeah, huh?
It's like not offensive.
It was not offensive. It was literally a gay joke.
Oh wait, so I have something.
So that's
Herpes.
something.
So okay. So I was telling somebody about our last episode,
Mm.
and apparently, do you guys know that there's like wires on the street that Jewish people have to walk under to go to church?
Oh yeah, yep, I've heard of this.
Jeez, it's so weird.
They put it up like at certain times of the year, though, right?
No, they're like
Just always-
they look like telephone wires, but they hire like
They like make a
contractors.
path, basically, like a certain path. they have
Yeah,
to walk.
like you have, and you like if the wire goes down one side of the street, you can't walk on the other side of the street. You have to walk under the wire. It's called an ervun, I think.
A what? A what now?
ERVUN.
What's the point of the wire?
Looking it up
They bless it.
once again, mixing Germans and Jews. How do you
Yeah,
spell
we
it?
did that 2
I
episodes
think
ago.
it's ERVUN.
I kept on thinking of like
with an I, maybe Ervin.
No.
I kept on thinking of like cunning like Jewish puns for like 18 Instagram posts after
Think
the,
you're wrong.
the episode
Uh,
43 one.
Well,
I couldn't
okay.
stop. Like every single one, I'm like, oh wait, one more.
I don't.
Jewish walking wire.
I was gonna say I don't want to admit this, but I looked it up by typing in Jew wire, so it'll come up if you do that.
I ended it all with hashtag.
Eruv.
That sounds like a
Arab.
show. It's like a crossover of The Wire.
I'm on myjewishlearning.com.
That's cool.
So that's something.
Something.
Yeah, hashtag Saturdays are for the oys was my last one.
I've read about that.
No more after that.
Wait a minute.
That's
Have we
actually really
talked
good.
about this on the podcast?
I
No,
don't think so.
we're doing.
I just
it
found out about it the
I
other day.
think we may have talked about this.
We talk about a lot of things that we don't remember.
We do talk a lot of shit on here.
Wires and walls.
Yeah, they have to walk under it.
now.
because it's
Or
like
is-
it's the way you go to the
Where's the what is the origin of that?
I think Jay's trying to
tradition.
find it.
I mean,
It feels like it would be more recent than anything.
but
right?
it's like from the
Well,
synagogue. You have to walk under.
well,
the
it has
wire
something to
get
do with
the-
Shabbat, which is the Sabbath. Correct?
That's like bread, isn't it?
no Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a Sabbath thing.
What's the bread? That's challah,
Matzah.
right? No, that's challah. Challah bread.
Challah.
Challah.
Holla.
That doesn't even sound anywhere near identical to Shabbat.
Those who use an Erev are obliged to ensure that it's intact before carrying on Shabbat. In most cases, there is a group that is responsible for maintaining it, providing information regarding its status, conducting weekly inspections to ensure that it hasn't been damaged, dispensing repair crews when necessary.
Do they like tether onto it?
No, it's not a zip line.
Like walk along it?
That's a religion I can get. Like,
I-
they
I
have
can
zip
get- I
lines
can
you
be
gotta
on that.
take.
Have any of you guys watched Sneaky Pete
Nah.
on Amazon Prime?
Oh yeah.
It's a great show.
You're talking about the Louis C.K. show?
No.
Oh no, that's Horace and Pete.
Yeah, this
I have
is
no idea what
Giovanni Ribisi. He's like a con artist, but it takes place in Trumbull and Bridgeport, Connecticut. Really? Yeah. And I watched an episode last night, and they were like in like a Hasidic Jewish community supposedly in Bridgeport. And I was like,
That doesn't exist.
is that a thing?
Is
that
it-
I
I
didn't
don't
know
think
about?
so.
Is it like
At one point
like
in time.
is it in current time or is it like a?
I probably just made that.
I mean,
up.
there was a whole.
Artistic license, but it wasn't like a massive community, but it was like like they were in a certain section of
I mean,
town.
it
I'm
could be.
positive that there's at least 50 Hasidims in.
All right, well,
Bridgeport
they
that
were
hang out
all in
together.
this episode of Sneaky Pete.
Oh, by the way,
Amazon.
Miami.
Great
the,
show. Check it out.
The number of Jewish people in Miami is just staggering.
Yeah, they're all from New York.
It's just, I mean, like,
They
wow.
moved down there.
They literally look like they just got off a plane from New York. And
They did.
Yeah, and they haven't taken their suit
This
jacket
segment
off yet.
sounds
you know?
oddly racist.
It's not. They're wonderful people. It was just, I'm just like, wow.
I like how he's
there's a
got to
lot of-
quantify it now.
I'm like, wow, there's a lot of Jewish people. No, I will tell you, I had a Lyft driver.
So Bill Burr.
I had a Lyft driver, a Cuban Lyft driver, spend the entire 20-minute ride praising Jewish people.
Dude, we're just gonna hear candy
That's
rappers
like Bill
the
Burr.
entire episode.
Bill Burr,
between
where
Jeff
he's
and I.
like on the date with the chick, and she's like, "This is
I don't know
gonna
what
sound
you're talking about.
oddly racist, but there's a lot of Asian people in this restaurant." He's like, "That's not racist. That's an observation."
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, now if you were to say, "What the fuck are all these fucking Asians doing in this fucking restaurant?" That would sound racist. Anyway,
Yeah.
Good thing he got married so he couldn't be accused of touching anybody.
right?
He's our last bastion of hope. And he's a redhead.
Say
That's
my name,
sad.
Bastion. Say my name.
So what's this next beer we're trying here? Back east,
This is
something or other?
yeah.
Is
Oh,
it an
we have to back east
Oktoberfest?
already?
Sorry.
It's probably an Oktoberfest.
How'd you guess?
Are these just the ones you've gotten in recently? Will?
Yeah, man. Just wanted to bring over some, CT Oktoberfest brews. This is one of the 4. You brought over some Hanging Hills.
Yeah, which I picked up yesterday from your store.
Yep. Cool.
So actually, while we're starting to pour this one and starting to drink it, one question I did have for you is how do you choose what you're gonna get in?
A lot of it is stuff I've maybe had in the past. A lot of it's stuff I'm interested to try. A lot of it's stuff I might hear from customers. So it's just kind of a mix between all of them. I'm always looking for feedback. Always looking to bring in what you guys want because ideally, that's
You want to sell
why-
it to
why I have a
who-
job. Yeah.
right?
I just
What
get
do
all
you
this
guys
stuff.
That
want?
makes
What do
sense.
you
I
guys
ask myself that
like?
all the
I
time.
Hey,
keep
hey, I
hearing
found
you.
this for you, and now I have it. And
That makes a lot of sense.
sweatshirt weather, so Oktoberfest is here finally, dude. Stoked.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you. It's my favorite time of year for
It's
sure.
got like a different maltiness to it. A little different. A little more, it's a little more complex, I think.
I'm just cracking this one. When you said you were bringing 3 and I was gonna bring the 4th, I assumed like you were bringing singles and we would just try them all, not fulls for
Split them?
everybody.
Yeah, well, I'm splitting mine.
I was
with
like, it's a Tuesday. It's not. We're not gonna drink
Yeah.
4 full.
well, we don't
beers.
have to drink them all.
I think it's got a more hop character to it.
Is it Tuesday?
Yeah, it's Tuesday, man.
Yeah, you did this.
Yeah, by accident. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, it makes me feel any better. I am still going there on Thursday. But
All right.
good because I took a job and I didn't want to switch around the schedule.
I think this
I'm
one
actually
just has
working.
a little more hop character to it, which I like.
Different.
A little thinner in body.
Yeah, it's a little more bitter.
Really?
Definitely thinner.
I was thinking this one was too thin.
No, this is definitely thinner.
They're all going to be pretty thin, right?
I think some like
Sam-
Spot and Oktoberfest
Sam's
does like a
syrup.
I want to say maybe decoction mash. And if you're a brewer and you know more than me, which you probably do, I could be wrong, but I think that's, I forgot what that process is, but I think they use it. And that's what kind of deepens it and like thickens the body up a little bit, gives it a little more malt character. Maybe that's
We don't
true.
know if that's true.
Yeah, we don't know if it's true.
We're gonna take a shot at it.
I've been out of the scene for a bit, but
That was the weakest bell ring too.
it has
I
cock in
apologize for
it,
anybody
so
listening.
that's good, right?
I mean, yeah.
Penises. I like my beer like I like my coffee without somebody's cock in it.
Whose original joke was that?
I don't know.
What was it? No, it was like I like my coffee like I like my women without somebody else's cock in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember hearing it. I don't know where it was from though.
It sounds like a fucking old
Almost sounds
Catskills joke.
almost sounds like an old Louis C.K. joke.
No, he doesn't do setup punchline.
No.
Yeah, it isn't.
Anyways,
Lastly, it makes it possible to achieve the crisp, dry maltiness characteristic of German Oktoberfest and other continental lagers. Suck my dick.
So,
About
Will,
decoction mashing.
out of all the beer that you guys sell, what have you been noticing? There's been is there still a large percentage of it that's taken up by like the staple, like like the Budweisers and the Coors? And
He's got a throne of Keystone or not Keystone, the Natty Light.
Light, dude. Yeah, yep. That's my new untapped profile picture. It's me sitting on my throne. Got in
Dude, it's literally like a wall
just
and a
shy
half
of like 300
of
yeah,
natural
it
light,
was
30
ridiculous.
packs.
But
You guys just blow through it quickly.
yeah, dude, college kids, man.
College kids, all right.
F you, Fairfield U kids.
F you, dude.
F you, dude.
Fuck you.
That actually worked out. All right.
F you too, fuckface.
So, have you noticed like the percentages of craft beer compared to? Have you noticed it like changing or?
Oh,
is
for
it-
sure, yeah. There's there's like a ton of dudes just like self-distributing to stores. Product you gotta ask most of your sales reps for. Sometimes
Get a
they
little
come
closer to
you
your
with
mic.
it. Oh, sorry.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
sweet man.
Yeah. Well,
But,
we want to hear that deep voice.
But yeah, a lot of it is like self-distributed guys like Kent Falls, Bad Sons, Armada. They sell a ton. I also push a ton of them at the store, so those are like my top dogs right now. Relic's killing it, Hooker's killing it. There's a lot of guys out there.
That was one of the first things I noticed when I walked into. You had a lot of Armada. Like almost everything that Johnny had was
Yeah.
like in your fridge. And then
His
like
shit's moving good down there.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
doing pretty all right. That's mostly the first thing I push because I'm intrigued by his beers.
Dude, it's so
I
good.
like all his recipes. I think
So
they were
good.
fantastic. And then
My buddy Danny's working sales for them. I don't know if he's been down your way or not. I'm not sure which his direction is, but he's a short, Irish-looking guy. The
Little
ro-
round.
I think,
rosy
I think he's a
cheeks.
driver, right? He's
Yeah.
a driver now. Yeah. Yep. I know
That's my
Danny.
boy.
Yeah.
That's my
Okay.
boy Danny.
Sick.
The,
Yeah, I know Danny.
shout out to Danny.
He
Yeah.
just
Shout out
text-
to Danny.
He just texted me actually. He said Thursday. That's all he said. I'm not
Does
sure
that
what-
Thursday.
It's
What's that
literally
entail?
That means nothing to anybody in
Oh,
this
wait.
room or listening.
RH night in New York City. Thursday. There were 2 texts. I have no idea. Will.
Well, now everyone needs
Will,
to know.
I'm telling him Will from Fairfield.
You need to cue up like the ding ding from Law and Order.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's a great sound drop. Why don't we have that?
Because
Anytime
no one thought about it till now.
Just for those moments where like we're talking about something that nobody knows about, and then you ask a question that nobody else could possibly answer. It works perfectly into the beginning of a Law and Order episode. That's how they usually start.
Dum. Is that
They usually
Palmer?
start with a bunch of information that just doesn't make any sense, and then ding ding, and then they slowly start breaking it down for you.
What the fuck is a double fisting police chase? Can somebody?
Double fisting police chase?
Yeah,
Not your type of double fisting police
I
chase.
don't
I can
know.
tell you
Where,
that.
where did you read that?
on the
It's on our
board.
board for stories.
Let's do that. Why don't we talk about the stories?
We've been not paying attention to news stories a lot lately, actually.
We haven't. We've
So
just
many
been-
things are going by.
We've been just up our own asses.
How is everybody going to get
broadcast
their
lately.
news if they don't listen to the Heavy Drinking Podcast?
Yeah, exactly.
They're non-news.
At least we're not biased.
It's the best news because all other news is just fucking.
Bullshit.
Dude,
we can't even say his fucking name.
I
on
almost
here.
actually just said it. I just caught myself.
dude, I don't know how the NFL or like late night television or anything in Florida competes ratings wise with the news. The news down there is fucking amazing. I would DVR every channel's news if I lived down there. I could just live off news. It's just the most like outrageous fucking stories.
Don't they
And
always
it-
have like super big ass like hot Puerto Rican girls doing the weather?
Yeah, but besides that, like the stories are just insane. And
Are you talking about Florida?
Yeah.
Funny you should say that. Ocala, Florida, a man who allegedly stole a vehicle, refused a sobriety test, and led police on a chase was booked into jail Tuesday. WOFL TV reported the man stopped holding 2 full beer cans out the window as police approached. Drinking beer as he stopped, the voice says in a police body camera video. Video showed him extending his hands out of the truck's window to surrender, eventually dropping both cans to the ground. Justin Smith, 27, of Houston, faces several charges, including grand theft of a motor vehicle, fleeing at a high rate of speed, and refusal to take a sobriety test.
So when
So he's just visiting. He wasn't even from Florida.
when did they stick
He was
their
just
hands
like,
up his asshole?
trying to fit in.
I don't think it's that, man. I think he might
Pretty
just
good at fitting
move
things
there.
into
He
places.
just was drinking 2 beers at once while he was driving.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
fisting.
We
Double
rented
fisted.
we rented scooters down there, and the guy who I rented the scooters from was from Houston. He's like, "Y'all trying to rent some scooters?" I was like,
Y'all go.
"Yeah." I'm like, "Are you from around here?" He's like, "No, I'm from Houston." Houston, like he said it fucking weird. I was like, "All right, that's cool." I was just fucking with him. Like, can I jump these?
Will,
He's like,
Paulo's,
yeah, you can jump them, just not in front of the police. They
Paulo-
don't like that.
if you haven't noticed, Paulo's accents change mid
They're
sentence.
terrible.
No,
They
that's
start
why,
all right, and then they
that's
end
why they're
off.
so good, though. It's
yeah,
like
they end terrible.
it's great.
All my accents start out like, "All right, what happened? Where did he go?"
But yeah, Florida. Well, my favorite, one of my
was fun.
favorite like
Yeah.
sets of like books. What do you call that? A series?
Sure.
Is
Anthology.
Tim Dorsey is the author. And they all take place in Florida. The first one is called Florida Roadkill.
Yeah.
And it's just this dude, Surge A. Storms is his name, is the main character, like a storm surge. And he just kills assholes all the time, like in like MacGyverish ways. And he's got this sidekick who's always like fucking drunk and high. Dude, they're so funny.
Like with his cock, or
huh?
what do you mean he kills assholes?
No,
Asshole's an
he
asshole.
kills like shitty people. So you like want him to do it.
Oh, all right. I got
And he
you.
just does it in like the most creative ways. But dude, the books they're so funny. Just like the rants this
Sounds
guy goes on.
Sounds like Dexter, but he's a weatherman instead of a fucking.
He's like refuses to take his pills a lot and stuff. Like he's supposed to be on all this shit. But it's so good. Check it out. Tim Dorsey is the author.
Nope.
Florida Roadkill's the first one. There's like fucking 10 or 13 books now in it.
books.
Books, man.
Books are good. If
You
like
don't
to
usually get that on the Heavy Drinking Podcast, but I'm telling you.
I'm not much of a reader.
Yeah, we don't read.
Yeah, we know that.
Or
I love to read. I just
haven't
haven't been doing that
learner.
Liar.
I'm
So-
not much of a learner.
So
dude, I'll talk about my Dostoevsky shit right now.
Oh God.
you're
Get me
what?
started. Dostoevsky.
You want to?
Don't.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now. You guys doing this back east? Are we going on to beer 3?
Dude, I haven't even taken
No,
one
yeah.
sip of it yet.
Take one sip.
I did
then.
notice it's a way lighter color.
Even if I take one sip, I'm not going to be done and ready for the next one.
Some dude. What the fuck is his name?
It's a way lighter
So
color.
like
than-
what?
One of the Monrovians.
So
He's
where
a
did-
firefighter in Bridgeport now, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck. He was at fucking Oktoberfest in Munich like last week.
I was looking up tickets actually because one of my new favorite tattooers is in Berlin. So I was thinking about going out next year.
We've been talking about it for years.
I know.
What?
But now there's like 2 reasons to go. So
Whatever happened to them?
Who?
Germany. Like,
What do you mean?
Like
They're
the
still there.
country?
yeah, like 1810.
They're still there.
You know what I mean? A king has a wedding, and they start just having festivals for beer. Everybody's happy every year. Let's just throw a big party for beer every year, and they're just loving life and everything. When did somebody was just like, "Hey, while we're drinking all this beer, let's kill a bunch of people"? Like, when did that happen?
You know what would make these lines a lot shorter?
Is that it? Was that Hitler's like whole thing? Like, he just
Maybe,
wanted
yeah.
shorter lines for beer?
It could have been, because you watch like those videos, like those, the chicks in lederhosen, like huge breasts, and they're holding like these gigantic mugs of beer. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get in on that.
Yeah, we all do. That's
Yeah.
why we want to
I
go
make
to
this
Oktoberfest.
line shorter.
Maybe we go international next year.
Maybe we do.
Well, dude, I actually emailed him the other day to see if he has travel dates, and she's like, his receptionist was like, no, basically never. So if you want to get tattooed by him, you're coming to Germany. I was like, oh, there's some other stuff there that I wouldn't mind looking at.
There you go.
So I think I'm gonna go.
I am
All right,
totally-
next year, Heavy Drinking Podcast goes international for Oktoberfest, and we're gonna go live.
Yeah, we should probably find somebody else to pay for that.
That's why I'm saying it now, so we can get
First.
some. Yeah,
Brought to you by Dane Patton Extermination.
Yeah, Dane, pay for us to go to Oktoberfest.
you can come too.
Welcome.
Oh, I missed it. See, you can tell I'm sick.
Our guest Will has clearly broken the seal.
Yeah, Will left a
Which is not a
couple
bad
minutes ago to
Not a bad
hit the
thing.
Yeah,
bathroom.
man, it was
No.
about 40 seconds, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Let's not exaggerate.
Let's just. I'm.
Well, we've been
I'm
drinking
just
here
making
for a little
note of
bit, so before the show started.
I broke my seal earlier, and then
You don't have a seal.
the bottle smashed and the bag fell out. So
You don't have a seal. Let's just get that straight.
You don't have a seal for either end, apparently, because
I haven't been peeing that much lately. I think that might be a problem though for me.
Yeah, you might want to go get that checked out. Let's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, I don't know if the listeners want to hear.
This
about
is the
that.
medical. This is the medical section. The
Yeah,
medical
I don't
minute of the.
I don't
Heavy
think they
Drinking
need to
Podcast.
hear that shit. but-
Somebody check my prostate.
I'm sure all of our listeners want to listen to a bunch of men, crawling up on 40 and their medical problems.
Yeah.
I would like to hear.
Although I feel like that whole conversation we had about the blood when you wipe was gold. I think that like
Brown,
Yeah.
white, red.
brown, red.
Will is both young and not overweight, so I don't know if he's experienced.
I feel like I just missed out on a lot of conversation right now.
No, that conversation
Not
literally
really,
just
actually.
started.
Okay,
actually, yeah.
okay.
Nah, man. You
Just,
just
Step out for a second. All right.
Wiping, and you got blood all over the toilet paper. Has that ever happened to you?
There you
It's
go.
happened.
He's
It's happened.
nodding.
It definitely happened.
He's
Okay.
nodding. It happens,
I'm trying
man.
to figure out when that started with me.
People get stressed out.
I guess I was in my late 20s.
As long as it's red, apparently you don't have to worry.
Yeah, if it's dark, then
Yeah,
it's
then
like
get to the fucking
you got
doctor.
problems.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to put a camera in your system.
Up your poop chute.
Yeah,
no, you
and
take it in
usually,
a pill.
as
It
long
goes
as you
through your fucking whole system.
you really don't have to worry about
Like
that.
inner space?
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid is there and
that
everything.
was such a good movie.
You know when you also have to worry about your ass? When your supervisor shoves an air gun up it
Oh, dude. Did
And
you
but-
see the video?
and murders you by
There's a
mistake.
video?
Dude.
Yeah, but
Click-
can I
I
just
didn't
say
know there was a
Can I
video.
just say before you watch pull it up and watch the video. But while you're watching the video, can I just say that it is terrible. Terrible, right? The double standard is amazing. They will show you a man dying via I don't know what you call that. Getting compressed air shot up your ass. Sodomy is so much better as a salutation. They will show you that without a
Throwback.
problem. But they won't, like, when I was in Florida, they had a story about a guy who essentially committed suicide by crashing into a bridge post. So he got his Corvette up to like 130 miles an hour and
Had to be a
just
Corvette.
slammed into. It was a yellow Corvette.
Of course it was.
Slammed
midlife crisis written all over it.
slammed dead on into just a wall, essentially, right? But they paused the video right before the car hits the wall. They're like, we can't show you this. Like videos of shootings, you know what I mean? Like right before the shooting happens, we can't show you this. But they'll show you that. they'll show you the dude dying essentially from his boss shooting him in the ass.
Well,
with
he died like
compressed air.
15 days later.
Oh, it happened in
15
India.
days later, yeah.
But
like,
he drops.
He was like
I think
blowing
he
shit
was
off
low-
the kid, like trying to like help him out, like fucking around with him, and he just stuck it up his butt real quick. Didn't even like, it wasn't like,
He's got pants on.
yeah, but apparently
Yeah.
it did enough. Like it hurt him right away. He like,
Dude, it was like guts
staggers
exploded.
to the floor.
They like
Yeah.
exploded.
Well, compressed air is dangerous, dude. Like when I used to work at auto shops, they always just tell you never put an air gun up against like your arm or anything
Yeah, oh, yeah.
because you can kill yourself.
It was, like,
You can
blasting
inject
your
yourself with
bloodstream
air.
or something?
Yeah, you can inject air into your bloodstream essentially.
Even blowing yourself off with ones. Like,
Dude, I wish
Yeah,
I could
you
blow
gotta be
myself
careful.
off.
Dude, that sucks.
Blow yourself up.
That's
I've
a
been trying to
horrible
take that
way-
rib out for years.
That's a horrible way to
Terrible
go.
way to die, man.
Yeah. The kid was like, ah.
And so, and the worst part is the worst part is if you watch the video, his supervisor doesn't like, you know what I mean? Like, take a knee, soldier.
Dude,
Why
he
don't you
fucking-
crouch down?
I'm
See-
watching it right now. It's like,
He's just standing over him, like,
Because
get
he-
up, bro.
He probably wasn't thinking, oh,
Yeah.
I possibly just killed this
Dude,
kid.
it happened 15 days ago and they haven't found the guy yet.
No,
Oh,
he
he took
yeah,
off. He ran
took
away.
off.
Oh,
Like
shit.
they don't know where he is.
Disappeared,
And they
yeah.
know they have his name and everything.
Yeah.
Of course, he's on in a country with 1 billion people in it. So
It's one of those guys on that train with 500 people on it.
the
jeez.
Darjeeling.
In that one cart where they all hang
Oh,
on
yeah.
the fucking sides of it and shit.
Yeah.
I think there's more
All
than
the-
500 on there.
Do you ever
And
see
nobody-
those videos where they fucking take all the awnings and shit and pull them back as the train comes?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I heard a story the other day. Somebody was surfing the Red Sox train.
Yeah, I told you about it because I was waiting for that train and it didn't come for 2 hours.
No, it wasn't you.
Spell come.
It wasn't you. Somebody said they were on the train and and you could see the blood, like it was like a mist and like it all
He got
started
hit?
pouring. Dude, they were surfing the top of the train and it hit a fucking
Some-
overpass.
No, it was wires. He got electrocuted.
Oh,
But
shit.
so, like
Oh.
he exploded though. Because
Yeah.
the blood was like pouring
Do
down.
they
the
know who it
window and
was?
shit. Oh, I'm sure they fucking figured it out when he didn't show up. At
No,
home.
I was working at the Capitol Theater that night, and I was sitting there like I missed one train by like 4 minutes. I'm sitting there waiting for the next train, and all of a sudden, like it just like it comes over the intercom that like
Welcome. I got
they say over the intercom that the train's being delayed due to overhead wire issues. So whatever. So we're like, so we're waiting.
That's a nice way of saying that.
So we're waiting, and
You
like
want more
20
Relic,
minutes.
Will? I just opened this, not thinking, and I poured half.
shut up.
You want some?
And like 20 minutes goes by,
Thanks, man.
and some dude like comes down like the platform, and he's got his phone in his hand. He's like he comes up to me. He's like, dude, it's like I just got off the phone with my my daughter who's on the train that we're waiting for, and she said that some drunk dude got up on top of the train and hit the wires, and is now that train's not coming anytime soon.
See, what I heard was there was 2 of them. One of them got electrocuted, and the other one hit an overpass.
I don't know. I only heard about the
This
electric.
is how rumors start.
People are just idiots, man. Did you hear the story about the kid in the fucking Ferris wheel in China? Was it China?
They don't have Ferris wheels. In
Yeah,
China.
no. There was at a theme park. It's a giant Ferris wheel. And it has like a little every instead of like a regular Ferris wheel where you just sit on a bench. It's like the ones that have the
You want some
little
kitty?
the little trolley carts.
Oh.
It's got a door you
Just
sit in
leave
it.
over here,
right?
man.
Yeah.
Just leave it
So this lady, to save $3 on a ride on a Ferris wheel, convinced the Ferris wheel operator on a Ferris wheel that's like 150 feet tall to let her son on, her 5-year-old son on by himself. While
So that
she
she
waited.
didn't have to go on with him.
So she might go out with him because she didn't want to pay the $3 for the ride.
She probably works for Apple.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's 2 months' wages.
So this kid who, like, I'm not saying that every 5-year-old would do this, but I feel like this kid's probably like an extra idiot, you know, like, especially judging by his mom
I mean,
judgment, you know.
I don't know if that's fair.
So this kid proceeds to
Probably trying to
crawl
look
out
down
of the
at his mom.
window of the Ferris wheel cart.
He's probably freaking out because he's
Yeah.
150 feet in the air by himself.
Crawled out, but
Ferris
why
wheels
would
are
you
scary,
crawl
dude.
out of the window at 150 feet up in the air?
he's 5
So he crawled
and
out,
Chinese.
and he almost fell out of the window. The only thing that caught him was his head. So this kid dangled from his head
Oh, fuck.
out the window of a Ferris wheel cart.
Oh.
Yeah, and they literally watched this kid, like his lifeless body just dangling as this Ferris wheel just slowly spinning around. Yeah, luckily the kid, I think the kid just passed out. And he was fine. They brought him to the hospital. He just had
Oh,
a
he's not
couple
dead.
bruised. No, he lived.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was
I thought
China.
this was a death.
No, but it's China, so they wouldn't have noticed anyways. If he died.
Well, I guess we are retarded.
We need a hey you for racist shit.
That's not racist.
Yeah, it is. It's actually
a lot
the
of people
definition
there.
I forgot. I'm looking at this story that's on our board about this Maine restaurant who they get lobsters high off marijuana smoke before killing them because they think it's more humane, which is probably not wrong.
Wouldn't it be funny if the festival came all the way down and she was like, "My son, wait. That kid looks like my son. No, wait, that kid looks like my son.
That's exceptionally.
No, wait, that kid looks like my son."
That's exceptionally racist, right there. Actually, exceptionally racist.
I'm
You
laughing
cut that out
because he said
afterwards.
it, and
You
I don't
cut that
have to
out
deal with the
afterwards.
repercussions.
It's funny because it's true. That's why everybody's laughing.
No, it's funny because we get it. I don't know that it's true.
Anyways, what were you talking about?
They get the lobsters high. They blow like pot smoke in their faces or something, and before they kill them.
I would like to see the evidence that lobsters can get high,
Uh,
seeing as they don't have
Well, I mean,
lungs.
I think that's just science.
Seeing as
placed
they don't
in a
have
box
lungs,
with
I
a
don't
few
see how
inches
they
of
can-
water at the bottom, and the marijuana smoke was then blown through the water or sucked through the water. I think they had them inside a large fucking bong.
Yeah.
Is that
Were
a water
was
bong?
the
I think
smoke
they call it.
was the smoke blown in? Was the smoke blown in via shotgun of the sous chef?
I think they got in trouble if I remember the story correctly, though. Gonna be killed. As far as remain to make it a kinder passage.
I mean,
Well, no, because I think it's legal up there.
I don't know that it is kinder though. I mean, imagine being high and then having a guy come up and murdering you and just being like, "Hey, it's fine because you're stoned."
This all sounds
Well, no,
more
it's
like
finer.
It's an edible
Yeah,
lobster.
definitely finer.
No, THC breaks down completely by 392 degrees. Therefore, we will use both steam as well as heat process that will expose the meat to 420 degree extended temperature in order to ensure there is no possibility of carryover effect.
that's just come on.
It's a waste of weed.
Yeah.
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 Non-alcoholic beer still has alcohol in it.
I went to a hemp store in Brattleboro.
Ooh, a hemp store?
Yes.
Did you buy some jazz cigarettes?
I bought a can of CBD infused cold brew.
Nice. How was that?
I haven't had it
Did
yet.
it taste like garbage?
But I tried it. They were pouring samples. It tasted really fucking good.
Did it
actually.
really?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good because usually CBD infused stuff tastes awful.
Dude, they had CBD
It tastes medicine
honey,
because of the process.
and it
they
was
use
like
to
a
extract it.
high like concentration. I
Mhm.
tried that. Fucking super good.
Nice.
But CBD doesn't get you high, right?
Not it's
No.
different. It's like
No.
a pain management
relief, yeah.
usually used for calming.
I
They
use
had
it
like
myself.
fucking spliffs and shit with like 85% CBD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, but speaking of that non-alcoholic beer thing,
What's the
I
other
do
15?
want to try. I want to go get a growler of that
Candies.
athletic brewing,
Yeah.
non-alcoholic stuff, and try it.
I heard someone recently say that their IPAs are actually pretty good, but
I heard that too, and that's why I
subjective.
really want to check it out, and I want to just see what. I don't want to really like drink it.
Have you had any of their stuff,
But-
Will?
I haven't.
Okay. They're not in any stores yet, do you know?
They are.
I have.
Yep,
I
they
Oh,
are.
they
some
are.
cans of it.
Yeah, they're distributed through Star,
Okay.
but yet to try. Not opposed, but
I mean, the brewmaster was with a craft brewery. I forgot in what state previously, somewhere in the South, I think.
I read a quote on the Brewport menu today from Winston Churchill that said, the man that coined the term near beer is a poor judge of distance."
We got to get actually talk to one of the assistant brewers at Brewport about getting him and Jeff Browning, the owner of Brewport, on.
Yeah.
Because he's got like some of the largest.
Dude, I want to see
He's got like
that
the
shit.
largest collection of beer
I want to
memorabilia.
go look at it.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and he
Oh, no
knows his
shit.
shit about beer too.
He'd
He's
be
got
fun
like
to talk to.
blueprints of old breweries, like their recipes and shit. So he's trying to like bring back these like old fucking non-existent breweries.
You should talk to
beers
Hulse.
now.
So wait,
They
Hulse
just
is,
did.
Hulse is
Johnny
under the
just did
Beerix
an
now, right?
Oktoberfest with Hulse.
Yeah.
Collaboration.
but did
Yeah,
they move
I
into
wanna
the
get
Beerix?
that.
They're doing a couple beers for them, contract brewing, I think.
But Hulse has its own place, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So why
in
are they
New Haven.
contract brewing?
I think it's just for
More space?
yeah, for like some of their bigger sellers, they could, they have more capacity at Overshores or the Beerix.
Yeah, I do want to get that Armada Holes October though.
It's later Holzen.
Yeah.
yeah.
And there was a picture on Instagram of Johnny in Lederhosen, which was fucking amazing.
Dude, I bet that dude hairy legs like Burns. Like he looks like a spider. You know what I'm talking about?
John.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
We should have him show us when we see him next.
I'm sure he had shorts on when he came in, but I don't remember it.
No, that was January. Or
Was
some
it?
Shit.
Yeah, it was a chilly evening.
Yeah, that was back in January.
I invited him to come live in my basement. He still hasn't taken me up on that. That it makes me sad.
Spider legs.
I mean, I don't know why anyone wouldn't.
I think it's
Yeah,
time.
right? It's not like it's not finished.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing? You guys want to take a break?
We're
Or
gonna
you
take a
wanna-
quick
Let's
break.
take a quick commercial break.
Come back with some racy shit.
Kind of felt that awkward silence
Racy.
that came on, right? I kind of
Yeah,
sensed
well,
the break coming.
Yeah, we'll
Spell
take a
came
quick
on.
break, and then
I
we'll.
feel like the listeners can sense the breaks coming too.
Yeah, they turn it off.
And then never revisit.
That's just really mean, man.
No.
I don't feel like people do that. Anyways,
I mean, adults is the best part of the show, so you'd
Yeah,
be
it
fucking
would-
up if you did that.
yeah, you at least let us get to that, right?
Or at least the commercials. I
Yeah.
mean, most people actually, I gotta gonna segue a little bit here, but Tom M messaged me the other day asking why the last show didn't have any commercials because it was his favorite part.
The commercials are, but it's the same commercials over and over again.
Yeah, but he still loves them, I guess,
Yeah, here once a week. You know?
Why didn't it?
It's like
have
listening to your favorite song.
because we didn't take a break.
Oh yeah, because it was a shorty.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back,
That was a great episode too, by the way. Go ahead.
adults about blowjobs. So we'll see you in a couple seconds.
Oh yeah. Giggity.
Enjoy our ads.
Hey, Paula, what are you doing?
Just playing a game of cornhole in my mind.
Really? Why don't you play with the fucking boards that we have?
Oh, I could do that. We have flying cornhole boards, right?
We do.
Oh, cool.
From our sponsor, flyingcornhole.com.
That's pretty cool. So we have boards from them. I don't have to do it all in my brain.
No, you could actually enjoy it physically.
Oh, cool. Just give me a second. I need to tell some people to get the fuck out of my mind.
What's better than getting wasted and listening to Slayer? I'll tell you what, not driving home. We have a new promo code for Lyft with $20 off. All you got to do is download the Lyft app, go to the promo section, and type in Heavy18. That's Heavy18 for a $20 credit on a new Lyft account. Now you can have like 4 more beers. Do it.
Jeff.
Huh?
Jeff.
Jay?
Jeff, what the fuck are you doing?
Squatching.
What?
Squatching.
What is squatching?
That's like my new business. You know, I'm looking for Sasquatch.
Why?
Well, I started it. And it's called Skews Squatches.
How's that going?
I mean, I got a cool slogan and like a logo and stuff, but nobody really knows about it.
What's your slogan?
Excuse me while I squash this guy.
You should totally take advantage of our sponsor, Taproom Tackers.
We got a new sponsor?
Yeah. They make custom tacker signs with your logo to help you promote your business or even just decorate your basement bar.
No way.
All you have to do is mention the Heavy Drinking Podcast, and they'll make one free sample for you.
Sick. I'm going to nail it right to this tree so that hairy motherfucker knows who's coming for him.
Oh yeah. It's adult, everybody.
And
Our
this one's
favorite
actually
time of the
about
podcast.
this one's actually about education also.
It is.
It's like this song is so appropriate for this story about
My favorite line of this song is the high point of low school is getting out of there. The low point of high school is what you wear. Anyway, a Bronx teacher who performed oral sex on 14-year-old gets 10 years probation, avoids jail, and keeps teaching certificate. God bless her.
Yeah, I feel
God
like
bless.
I
God
feel like
bless.
this was handled properly.
Was she hot?
Yeah. She was not ugly.
Listen, we can get on the subject of this. This situation has occurred multiple times now, right? Like we all know it's like from a guy's point of view, it's perfectly okay.
She's doing the Lord's work.
She is doing the Lord's work.
All right, but she was 30 years old, and
Yeah.
and to put this in kind of perspective, my daughter is 14.
Yes, but that's different.
It is, but
You know what I mean, and not to get on the not to stoke all the feminists and get anybody.
I mean,
riled
it's a
up.
huge double standard, but it's different.
It
I
is,
mean,
yeah.
why is it though? Like,
It
it's
is.
a double standard.
Wait, it's a huge double standard, and let's just accept that.
yes,
And move
I'm not complaining.
No, neither am I.
because guys are all like, oh, it's kind of cool.
Listen, this is
She's
a
got a blowjob.
this is a double standard, right? When girls get sexually frustrated, they, you know what I mean, like they can handle it without shooting up schools or without like raping people.
Yeah, girls don't do that really.
Girls don't do that.
Sometimes they murder their Uber driver with like
Yeah.
fucking machete. But
Yeah, but that's like a once in a that's like an outlier,
yeah,
right?
They just fucking suck a 14-year-old's dick
Yeah.
instead.
When you're a boy and you're like 12, 13 and puberty sets in, like you can't bang chicks your age because you know like the society thinks they're not ready. But you know what I mean?
But at the same time,
need
they
to-
always, at the
you-
same time, they always say that females mature faster than males.
yeah, but
So
nobody
technically,
yeah,
I mean, I know that's the wrong way to think about it.
That-
but
I'm staying way out of this one.
yeah, you gotta stay in your lane on that one. But anyway, so like boys can't do that, right? And you can't like look at porn because like your parents like everybody's parents put filters on shit now, so like you can't do that. Like that's like frowned upon, right, in society. And now like clearly older women can't bang you either, right? So you can't like fulfill that urge through via older women. So I don't understand. Like you want to cock block young boys, but then you don't want them to like act like fucking animals out in public.
I mean, listen, it is fucking not cool, I guess. That you
I
did
guess.
that. I mean, he's a kid.
Which party was not consenting, or did not know
Well, he's too
exactly
young.
what
They say
was
he's
going
too
on.
young
He's
to
too
consent
young to consent.
in any way.
He just
shape, or
wants
form.
to. He's 14. He's putting his dick in anything.
But dude,
Mattresses.
when you're 14, you are literally jerking off any moment you're by yourself.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, it's a biological imperative. So if he was a fucking tiger out on this, on the
Who's that?
fucking-
Louis C.K. talking about like pressing it against the sun-warmed
Yeah,
car hood.
Yeah. But if he was a lion out on the Serengeti and he wanted to fuck, he's gonna fuck, and nobody's gonna stop him.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine a 14-year-old lion could do some damage.
Like I said,
14-year-old lion probably doesn't have teeth anymore.
like I said, the whole subject's sort of like it's been covered,
yeah,
right?
Gummer.
The only thing I want to talk about,
Lion government.
the only thing I want to talk about is the fact that the board says Bronx blowjob,
Yeah.
and I just keep on picturing what that is.
I was thinking like
I
Bronx
told you.
Bomber when I wrote blowjob.
Well,
It
no.
was like the
What I keep on thinking is the fact that
blowjob equivalent of the Bronx Bomber.
this all happened in the Bronx, right? So
Yes.
I can just imagine a 14-year-old Bronx boy, like I'm trying to get a blowjob over here.
Was
you
it
know?
Caladro?
I don't know.
Caladro, yeah.
Caladro
But I feel like
That's
14
a fucking great movie.
is a great movie.
I
That's
think,
a
I
t-shirt
think
time.
Jeff does have a definition for a Bronx blowjob, though.
Yeah, when she punches you in the face, right, when you're gonna come.
that doesn't sound
That's what chicks from the Bronx do.
satisfying at all.
That also sounds like she's got a hell of a reach.
Yo, teach,
And I
suck
feel like-
my dick over here.
That's another thing. Like,
So a 14-year-old kid sounds
consenting
like
age, can consenting age be the same in every state?
No, it's
Because
different.
I feel like 14 in the Bronx is probably good for like 21 in like Nebraska or
It's
some
true.
shit, right?
It's true. They've seen a lot.
I mean,
usually.
yeah,
I can
you've seen a lot
imagine.
more.
But she's not going to jail, and it was a plea bargain. I don't know how you plea bargain your way out of that.
Well,
She had literally got
blowjob.
caught, I think, with the kid's dick in her mouth.
Oh,
I mean, those kids aren't even thinking about manscaping. You just got like a hairy 14-year-old
They probably don't have.
They're
that
probably
much
not
hair.
that hairy.
I don't remember what my balls looked like when I was 14.
Hickory
14, you're
dickory
probably,
dock.
like, just
My
start-
teacher was sucking my cock.
Like at 14, you're probably just starting. You know, like
The
Oh, yeah,
bell
good old-
rang at 2. I dropped my goo.
I think you're actually better than Dice.
It's probably not hard these days.
No, it's not.
No, that's awful that you would say that.
I mean, it is fucked up. Like, she's 30. She's not fucking that. She's not incredibly ugly. She can't just fucking.
I
get
would
a
like to see a
boyfriend?
picture of her before I would like to reserve
I had
judgment until I see her.
What's her name again?
No,
Dory.
she's pretty cute, man. She's decent.
Dory.
No.
She's not.
I'm out.
And she doesn't. and here's the other catch. Here's the other catch. She doesn't look like she's from the Bronx. So you get a non-Bronx 30-year-old and you put him with a Bronx 14-year-old. I don't know. That sounds like a kid's getting a blowjob to me. You know?
I mean, yeah. I mean, so while all that's been happening,
This is probably the best representation I've seen.
so while all that's been happening, we actually cracked
motherfucker.
the Relic, the next
yeah.
Oktoberfest.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah, she's
she can
decent.
get it.
I mean,
She got it.
she get this.
She got
she
it.
break our cage.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for her.
Speaking of
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Speaking
It
of
happens.
school-related professionals that like to give kids what they want, there's a story up there about a bus driver that just pulled over and let the kids drive the bus.
What kind of? Wait, what do you mean by kids?
Kids,
Like 6-year-olds.
a 17-year-old, a 14-year-old,
Dude,
and a
I
11-year-old.
can barely reach my hands around the fucking wheel of a bus. How the hell is
I
a
believe
6-year-old
it's
going to do?
17,
11,
14,
13,
and-
17.
There you go. 11, 13, 17.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
17.
All right, that's yeah.
The video is
17-year-old
amazing.
probably had a license.
The video is awesome.
Not for a bus.
Indiana. This is in Indiana.
Of course it is. And they play the video and she's literally just coaching them through it, you know? Like,
Like
all right,
she's teaching them.
what you gonna want to do? Read the article. The article's fucking hilarious.
A school bus driver in Indiana is under arrest after students filmed her allowing kids to drive the bus. Beep, boop, 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 ba. Joe Andrea DeHaven McCaddy, 27. She's 27.
McAtee.
Holy shit! Look
Yeah.
at her. She does not look 27.
Yeah.
She looks much older.
I imagine
Is that
life.
a no on the blowjobs for me?
I imagine life as a black woman in Indiana. It put some years on you.
She was arrested on Friday and charged with felony neglect of a dependent. A person can be charged with neglect. This is when I would do that because that doesn't really interest anyone.
No.
According to police, McCaddy, I said the same thing twice.
McAtee, probably.
McAtee, MC is it Mac?
If it's, yeah, usually.
Mick.
Return.
It's probably McAtee.
She allowed 3 students, 11-year-old, 13-year-old, 17-year-old, to drive the school bus for short distances Thursday in rural
Valparaiso. All fucking
Indiana.
school buses go short distances. They stop every fucking 10 feet when I'm
Tell me
behind
about
them.
it. There were other students on the bus at the time, some of whom recorded the incident.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I forgot what she said. She was like, "What you go
First, what you got to do is put your foot on the brake." The driver, identified by authorities as MacD, is heard saying in one video. The student who filmed the video said it was a middle schooler who was driving. MacD was immediately fired by First Student, the company which operates buses in Porter Township, after the video and allegations surfaced. They're very disappointed. Boo.
It's just funny. Like, if you read the article, they say that she had and this explains a lot. They said that she had a previous encounter with the law. She was arrested for excessive speeding in her car. But if you continue to read, she got arrested for driving 54 in a 35.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not bad at all. But that's what happens when you're black.
She was
and in
found guilty
Indiana.
and paid the resulting fine.
So when the kids were like, "Can we drive the bus?" She's like, "Sure, I'm probably gonna get arrested this week anyway." Sure, go right ahead.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that's why I thought, like, I read that article. I'm like, 54 and a 35. Dude, you were gonna arrest this woman for anything, regardless. So I feel like she, what can I do?
She didn't have to lose her job too, though.
You know what I'll do? I'm gonna let the kids drive the bus.
I think that is, though. That's standard 20 miles over is reckless driving, right?
Yeah.
I don't think have you ever heard anybody get arrested?
I mean,
On the highway, yeah.
it's probably not that big of a deal.
20
I've let
over?
my daughter drive a car,
I've gotten pulled over.
I guess
for
you got
that.
other
I've never
people's
got
kids. It's a stupid thing to do, but I'm sure that no one was in true danger. She was right there with them.
Yeah, no. I
Dude,
mean,
If anything, they're like,
one of them was 17. He probably had a fucking driver's
yeah, I mean,
license.
it's probably automatic transmission and everything. The buses nowadays, they're not driving stick like they did when we were kids.
You make them wear seatbelts.
Let's get Elon on it, and they'll drive themselves.
Yo, what happened with him?
He fucking lost his mind.
Did he get fucking high with Joe Rogan or something?
Yeah, and he's a fucking
no.
dickhead because from what I've heard, he fucking drug tests his employees. So he's a fucking asshole.
No, he didn't even get high. He smoked like a cigar. Like he just like.
No, he smoked a blunt.
No, he didn't.
Dude,
He took a puff into his mouth and blew it back out again. He didn't even inhale
okay.
it.
Regardless, there was weed in there, and
Of
he's drug
course.
testing his employees. That's
But he
fucking
doesn't
shitty
even
thing
know
to
what he's
do.
doing.
Yeah, but he's want to make sure he's making sure they're not fucking high while they're working.
I still think he was trying to do
That's
that.
not
for the bio.
true.
I still think he was trying
Drug
to do it
testing
for
your
the bio.
employee doesn't tell you whether they're high at work. It
Well,
tells you if they ever smoke weed.
That's true, but that's probably his care because he's sending his own money into fucking space.
Yeah, well, it's fucking hypocritical bullshit.
Yeah. One night with Joe Rogan, he wants to send his fucking mind into space.
Well, one night, some of the fucking
He
smartest
didn't
guys in the world
even
that are
do
working
it.
for him wants to send their minds into space and then come into work the next day totally
Figure out
sober.
a better way to do it.
I honestly think he did it because he's trying to buy the company back. He's trying to make it private again. And the best way of making a company, the greatest thing you can do before you go make your company private
Just make
again,
it worthless.
yeah, is significantly decrease the value of it. So when you buy your stock back, you're not spending. Excess.
Don't get me wrong. I love Elon, but
It's
that was
genius.
a fucking
It's a genius
shitty
idea.
thing to do.
But
I don't know if it's a shitty thing to do.
To the
That's-
employees that work hard for you, that's a fucking shitty thing to do. It was bullshit. The Relic was all right.
I didn't even try it yet.
I haven't either.
we haven't even talked about it. We did crack the Relic Oktoberfest.
I'm done with mine.
Pouring it now.
I lapped you, motherfuckers.
He caught
Yeah,
up. He
That's,
caught
that's
up.
aggressive.
Jay had this the other
Thanks,
day
bro.
and told me that it was essentially the equivalent of the brown note.
No.
It was
I-
decent. It was not too bad.
yeah, I didn't say it was bad. I just said, let me try it again. My mind can be changed.
It's not bad. It's not. I liked so far. I like the Hooker the best.
Who
The
does?
Backy
Same.
second, and this I think was coming in third. Not bad, but it's not the best.
Yeah, that's what Jay said. He's like, it's not good. I'm like, it's not bad. He's like, it's not great.
It's just all right.
It's a little too
all right.
sweet, too floral.
Yeah.
I didn't get any floral on that at all. I
No.
could see the sweet part, but I didn't get any floral notes.
I've been a few train of their beers. This one's meh. A lot of their other stuff's great.
Yeah, I mean,
Great,
they've come a
great
long
beers.
way.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I would say, a lot of their beers are doing very well now.
I just had the was it the Blue Mist? Good beer.
You're not going to knock them all out of the park.
No,
I like
not
Relic
all.
though. I had a lot,
Yeah.
lot of stuff from Relic that I really like.
Yeah, it's not a
No,
terrible
we're not knocking
beer,
the
but I
brewery.
think as far as the style goes, so far this is in last place for the.
You know, I feel like
For
For
Oc-
tonight, yeah, 100%.
Oktoberfest. I feel like a lot of breweries don't want to make the Oktoberfest, but they feel pressure to. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's I
Very
kind of feel
watery,
like a lot of
very
breweries are
thin.
like they can only do so much.
Yeah.
and like they just like to experiment every now.
It's
and
like when
then.
you go out to a club with friends. You know you can't do the Running Man, but you try anyways.
So, Will, actually, this is a good question. How many Oktoberfest styles do you guys have in store, and do you expect to get more?
I'm slowly bringing them in. I'm not gonna try to like exceed maybe a dozen, let's say.
Okay, that's even more than I expected.
Well, there's a lot of
Are you
imports.
carrying-
There's a lot of
yeah, are you carrying the
domestics, There's a
imports
lot
too?
of craft dudes who are competing too. So that's like maybe 4 for each of those categories. That's pretty much what I want to bring in.
But the
And I brought over 4 of CT Brewery Oktoberfest today.
Yeah.
the problem with Oktoberfest, like
Get a little closer. to your
more
mic.
so than any other. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, "Fuck you! I do this for a fucking living."
No, I want you further.
For
a living, really? You're making money at this shit?
Well,
Dave's
I
a
mean,
stickler.
Who's making money at this shit?
The problem with Oktoberfest more than any other kind of beer is that they have it like a specific shelf life because it says October right on the can. So if you find it in January, you're like, fuck that, that's old.
No,
Yeah,
I
but,
like finding Oktoberfest in January.
Yeah, but other people don't. And like if you're looking
Yeah,
at an
but
IPA,
they age even more.
yeah, but people don't know that. Is what I'm saying. Like, you look at an IPA, you're supposed to drink it fresh, but they don't know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like that was canned 6 months ago. You know, and
Right.
it's like fuck it because it doesn't say
You know, the
January
season
on the
it
can.
came- yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
so like it's you don't want to keep too much of it around, right?
Lager means
Exactly.
to store. It's a German word. I don't know why I'm using that accent.
You sound
But
like
so you,
Keep
so
it
you
up, bro.
have-
Keep it up.
So you're saying you have probably under a dozen now, and you're gonna get to about a dozen? Maybe.
Yeah, around there. I don't have that big of a scene where people come in and like expect
They're
me
not
to
looking
thrive
for it,
on. Yeah.
You gotta
Alright,
know
so
your
It's
audience.
very IPA saturated.
So if you're
And-
local, go to Fairfield Wines and Spirits and ask for Oktoberfest. Make them get a bunch of them.
Come annoy me.
Smell cum.
That's Fairfield Booze and Cigarettes. You were,
You know what?
I don't
Sucks?
think we've ever gotten the name right yet.
You know what sucks
Fairfield
about?
Ales and Lagers, right?
Yeah, that's it. He likes that. He wants to change it, I think.
I think I'm gonna. If I have any say.
You know what sucks about chicks? Not enough tits.
Hit it, Dave.
Oh, it was lowered.
Yeah, but the timing was actually
That's all
pretty good.
it was good timing.
It'll stay as a bed.
Did you read this article?
Nope.
Okay. Because I just,
Posted it.
all right, so
This
let's
article
get-
comes
let's
with
dig in.
50% more breasts.
33%.
To blow up
No,
Milan's
50%
Fashion
more.
Week, it pays to
50%
go
more.
bust. At the Spring-Summer 2019 runway show for Italian streetwear line GCDS, a few models bounced down the catwalk rocking 3 breasts apiece. The extra cleavage came courtesy of weirdly realistic chest prosthetics. 2 breasts were molded
Oh,
in
so
their
they
normal
weren't real?
position, with 1 bonus breast. Yeah, not even
bonus breast. That's
even
my
the
favorite
2 tits were
term
not
ever.
real. They were all fake tits because they're models and they have tiny tits.
But there were real tits on the inside of the 3 tits.
yeah.
Oh, that's. I was hoping it was like a
Total Recall?
recall. Like
The clothes, including rave-ready essentials such as sporty neon crop tops and transparent vinyl dresses, were almost as eye-catching.
So is it like 3-card Monty,
some
where you have to
Pokemon
guess
shit.
like which one of the
Which
3 breasts
one's
is
real?
fake?
I like
This is why we should read stories before
You
we
just
throw
grab
it.
all 3 and kind of just like move them around.
I like the way you said that the clothes were almost as eye-catching in a fashion show. The clothes were almost as eye-catching as the fact that the chicks had 3 tits.
The collection, titled Futuro Beach, was infused with a dystopian mood. In an interview with WWD, creative director Giuliano Causa says he hopes to get millennials thinking. We're a young group here. We're all under 30, and I wanted to talk to people our age about the future and
getting a 3rd tit installed.
and get them thinking about plastics and water shortage and the environment. Full sustainability is impossible, and I wanted this to be a wake-up call. And never have I explained what the 3 breasts were about.
no, yeah, he's just been watching too many Arnold Schwarzenegger movies and got stuck on Total Recall.
He's probably a gay fashion designer for one thing, so he's probably never seen a set of tits in his life. But listen, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm fully on board for a 3rd tit. As Al
feel
Bundy
like-
said,
yeah,
I
but
prefer it
should
was
be
in the back for dancing.
Yeah, it should be in the back
but
In the back for dancing.
yeah, that's what Al Bundy said.
because then you can grab it while you're dancing.
There you go.
But I mean, I'll take.
Yeah, you
3
can't
on
make those jokes anymore.
I'll take
Al
3
Bundy
up
would
front.
be fucking in the
Do you ever watch him now?
Oh, you couldn't make the
on
Bundys now.
the show.
Married with Children.
Watch the old episodes.
Yeah,
No, I don't have
Well, they're
cable.
not new
Why
episodes.
would you do that?
because it's fucking hilarious.
I watch them all the time.
You
I
could
said
never.
you watch
Oh,
it
yeah.
now, not new ones.
Yeah. Now.
That's the only thing I watch on network television. Reruns.
Yeah,
of
Married with Children's fucking phenomenal.
Dude, they could never put that on today.
No, never. You would never get away with that.
I wasn't even allowed to watch it when I was a kid.
Me neither.
Will, have you seen Married with Children?
I have not.
Ah, I was worried you were too young.
Yeah. No, they're great.
Go home and watch it.
A great sitcom.
Seriously, you will thank us.
We're all a decade plus older than you.
There are some
Yeah, I feel old.
amazing terms that came from that show.
That show is
No, ma'am.
phenomenal.
No, ma'am.
Whoa, Bundy.
Whoa, Bundy. Toaster leavings. That came from that show.
Lower Uncton.
Yeah, Lower Uncton.
Every time we go out on the lake and it's like shitty out, like it's all cloudy and gross, we're like, oh, it's Lower Uncton today.
Was it the Weenie Tots? Remember the Weenie Tots?
I like, whoa,
Yeah.
Bundy.
Remember the Larry Storch
I gotta say,
School of Acting?
I've probably seen maybe a dozen episodes in my
This
entire
show's
life.
so good.
And I can't recall much of anything except the face he makes every episode.
Oh, dude, Cheech Marin used to be the voice of the dog.
Yeah.
for years.
Honestly,
and then
the
it was
dog
what's his
was
name?
one of the
And then
best
it-
characters.
And then it was Bobcat.
Yeah.
It was Bobcat who did it after Cheech Marin.
Yeah.
Anthrax was in one episode.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were in an episode. There's a lot of famous people in the episodes.
He was just like a angry husband
Shoe
to a
salesman.
modern American family, like
So-
a modern family. Some would say.
Sells shoes at the mall.
Anyone?
I see what you're doing.
Anyone?
I see what you're doing.
Bueller? Anyone?
Because he's in Modern Family.
Oh, do you know that they actually
he is in
they
that.
did a prank in Modern Family for like the first few for the first few seasons of Modern Family. Every time he read
and it was the same
a
newspaper they used in.
same it was the same exact newspaper they would use in Married with Children.
Yeah, because it was always the same prop in Married with Children.
Yeah.
So they used the same one in Modern Family.
That's
yeah.
actually pretty.
How do you guys
fantastic.
feel about Rihanna?
I love her.
Did you see
I'm in love with her.
her fashion show?
No, I didn't, but I heard about
Did it
Holy
have three
shit.
tits?
There was a lot of titties out. There was a lot of
Yo, there was women walking around like fucking orangutans.
Yeah.
Did you see that shit?
No, but I heard about it.
It was weird.
I love her. She could
She
get
just-
it.
They were literally, they were literally walking around like fucking orangutans.
Wouldn't it be funny
like,
if that's what
scantily.
Isn't that racist?
No, because they were white.
wouldn't it be funny if
I thought
that's
it
what
was
the fashion show was for?
It was a crew.
Like it wasn't for
For-
the clothes.
it was for
She's not
for-
showing off her clothes. She's showing off like a new style of walking.
Yeah.
Like she sounds high enough to actually like propose that.
That's the whole like the artsiness of it all. It's like, go fuck
No,
yourselves.
I love her.
All of you. Like this person with the triple breasts, Rihanna.
Oh,
with
I can't stand that shit.
stupid
Dude, no,
bullshit.
I'm super into the three titties.
I watched.
No,
this-
I'm into the three titties. I'm sick of the art.
I went to pick my daughter up.
like
at,
passing it off as
You're
art.
sick of art, is what you just said.
No, I said
you
I'm
literally
sick of
just said you're sick of
I'm
art.
sick of art.
I'm sick of them trying to pass it off
Pretentious bullshit.
Yeah, but
is what I'm
everything
sick
is
of.
art. Like this fucking podcast is art. It's
as
still
art.
dick
No,
jokes.
it's not.
It's an art.
Anarchy.
It's
Really?
it's a
Like
creative.
anarchy.
It's a creative art.
I went to pick my daughter up at the train station today, from school, and I got there early, and I'm sitting in a parking spot, and I could see directly across to the other side of the tracks, to southbound to the city.
Is she New
Was
Haven?
someone surfing?
This chick comes up on the platform like right after I park, like pretty attractive, wearing like those kind of like 80s mom jeans, which were back in style.
Yeah, the
But
high
like
waisted.
they're torn
Yeah.
wide open, like
Yeah.
at the fucking thigh.
Yeah.
Where you might as well just have shorts on?
Yeah, like it's just a huge gaping hole,
It's
like
fucking
down to
stupid.
like the
Yeah.
the fucking shin, top of the shin.
Yeah,
Almost.
it's fucking stupid.
She's got like this top with a little jacket, and she's got this long like hair, brown hair with blonde highlights.
Are you trying to make me come right now, or
and these sunglasses? And I swear to God, this fucking bitch. And I don't know why I'm so angry about it, but she sits down on the fucking bench and she starts vaping her like fucking little vape thing.
Sounds like everything I hate.
Immediately takes her phone out and starts. I swear to God, in the 15 minutes I waited for the train,
Taking selfies?
she probably took at least 30 fucking selfies,
Yeah.
Jesus.
dude. And like keeps moving her hair, adjusting her sunglasses, making like sudden like surprised faces. I swear to God. And I was like, I fucking hate this girl.
fuck with
And,
blue, like blue steel.
she's, yeah, she's just like an innocent girl
Yeah.
who thinks that she's important. Like
You're just
everyone
getting
else.
all riled up. I can guarantee you, Jay is just like red on fire, just fuming. And I bet if she walked up to you and she was like, "Hi, what's your name?" You'd be like, "Jay." Like, do you want to
No.
fuck? Yes.
No,
All angry.
no, because I don't care about those types of things. Actually,
I do.
Huh?
I do. He said, I
Yeah.
really don't. I'm just like
Okay.
it's disgusting to me.
Oh no, I.
Yeah, I'm sure she came over and said, "What's your name? Do you want to fuck?" You'd be like, "Do you know what disgusts me?" your demeanor right now.
No, I wouldn't say it. I'd just be like, listen, I'm too good for
With
you.
that attitude,
I'm
I
too
would.
good for you.
With that
Wait.
attitude, I wouldn't fuck you with his dick. I wouldn't. You. That is just.
Can I
gross.
say something? I took a video of her.
Of course you did. So you
Gimme,
can
gimme,
jerk
gimme,
off-
gimme,
so you
gimme,
can
gimme,
jerk off
gimme,
to it
gimme.
later
It's
on.
not great quality because I had to zoom in like across the train
Yeah.
tracks,
Zoom.
and I didn't like. It was only like a few seconds.
I'm
I
gonna
got it.
zoom all over your
Someone
phone
pulled
in a
next to
minute.
me, and I didn't want to seem like a fucking creeper.
So wait, I
Because you were.
have a question. What train station?
I'm not giving that information away.
No, I mean,
When my daughter gets off the train, you fucking psycho.
oh, mouth it to me. Okay,
Don't
that's That's not the one I was thinking of.
It sounds like
Okay, so
New Haven.
that's
There's a forward on the end.
well, that's what
I'm going to tell all 4 people that listen to this where my daughter gets off the train.
Well, listen,
after school.
I wanted to know if it was New Haven, and it's not, so I can say this. Have you been to the train station in New Haven?
Yeah.
Not often.
When you go under the fucking tracks, and there's that like mirror,
that tunnel.
dude, it's sick in there.
Yeah, I shot a film in there.
I always wanted to make a music video in there, or we should take
we
like
did
heavy
a,
drinking like promo shots in there with like no shirt on.
An indie film. My brother Jack that I worked on. We shot the intro in there.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome
Yeah, it's
down
dope.
there. It's really cool. And I had another thing to say, and I forget what it was. Oh, you mentioned vaping. I saw a thing online today. It was a petition that was like trying to get 100 signatures to send to the president. And it said
Who?
It was a petition to get the toilets removed from vape rooms. They were like, you ever go to the jewel room and like try to smoke, and some sick bastard's taking a shit and ruining your fucking strawberry like.
The funny part
You know
about
what-
it
You know what's
was
fucked up? I was just about to try and like get you to say his name, and we never explained the rule to Will.
Well,
so he was
he's not
actually
gonna
like
say
out
it.
in the open. Yeah, but he could have just chimed in, like, and had to do a shot.
I don't care about the vaping. Like almost all the guys I work with fucking do it, and like if I'm out there with them, I'll just grab their fucking vape thing and do it too.
Robot cock.
Yeah. But she was like, this chick was like trying to like capture, like I could totally see her trying to capture like selfies.
Oh,
with,
no,
like,
I
the
hate-
smoke with
I
like
hate the vaping. I hate
with the
the
vape-
selfies. I
with
hate
it coming
those
out.
pants.
And she was like trying to do it and like make it slow. So she was like her mouth was like a gape. She was like, and I was like, what are
You literally,
doing?
I literally just saw Jeff's pants move.
Dude,
She's like, this could be your smoke dick.
I'm really like kind of upset that they can't like advertise Juuls on TV and stuff, because I really want to see the ad where it's like, you know, in Ghostbusters when she opens the fridge and it's like all smoky and the dog thing's like, Zool. It's like he's just like blowing out a vape and he's like, Juul.
That's actually really
That
good.
would be a good. That would be a good.
Let me pull this video.
I'm ready for the next beer, by the way.
Yeah, let's do that.
There's one more.
There is one more, right?
Hanging Hills.
Oh shit!
No. Oh yeah.
Should we do the Two Roads bonus afterwards?
Absolutely.
There's only one left. I think we drank them.
I'll split it.
I think it's a solid beer.
Yeah, we can split that for last. So, you know what we should do? We shouldn't talk about anything until Dave gets back.
Because
That
then
way,
he has to edit. it
that way
out.
when he listens to this later, he'll get all pissed off.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's dead silence, right? 1, 2, 3.
I think the point when I
You
started.
ruined it already.
Sorry, I'm
Wait, I
watching
thought
the video.
this was live.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not live. No, we edit everything.
See,
it
the
comes
point,
out like 2
the
days
point
from
when
now.
I started videotaping her, she like I think was actually reading like Instagram or something.
Let me see it.
Yeah, and don't comment on it. Just silence. You can giggle because that'll probably aggravate Dave.
She wasn't doing any of the faces. It was only like 10 seconds I was able to do it.
Can I?
So I don't want the cops to get called on me.
Oh yeah, she could get it.
Zoom in.
You know what I'll do? I'll try to do the intros again, okay? Tack room tackers.
You said it again.
Did I say tack room?
Yes.
Damn. Why do I keep on doing that? It's a tap room.
Taproom Tackers.
It's a tap. See? Oh, I keep on saying tack room tackers.
Camera sucks.
I'd zoom across as far in as I could.
A for effort, bro. A for effort.
Yeah.
I can't jerk off. To
Oh
this.
yeah, I found an Armada sticker on the bridge in Brattleboro,
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
right outside the Whetstone Station.
And there's
which is
still
a
not one on the
restaurant
inside of the
for-
fridge.
Wicked.
Here.
Wicked.
Sorry, I got one for the inside of the fridge.
I would.
Here's the
like
picture I
to point
took.
out that Saturdays are for the goys is fucking amazing, but also we're definitely gonna make sure to say you need to get up early if you want to fuck with the big dogs or whatever is that.
Oh.
If you want to fuck like a pro,
Fuck like
you
a
gotta
pro.
get up early in the morning if you want to fuck like a pro. It's hilarious.
Last week I checked out Joe's new place, Fussy Coffee in New Haven.
Oh, you went up there?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
The coffee. I
there's
had a
beer
cup
there,
of
right?
coffee. Yep.
Yeah.
They had counterweight on tap and a couple other things.
It's
And
by the hockey rink, right?
it's Joe and Tiffany's brother who opened it.
Well, Joe, yeah,
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like
Joe
Dave made me this fucking
and
cup of coffee.
Tiffany's brother, yeah.
It was fucking so good.
but it's by the hockey rink at Yale.
I have no idea.
Science Park. Yeah. If you're in the New Haven area and you haven't seen the Yale hockey rink, it's a pretty distinctive building, so you'll know you're there. It's all wood. And
I had brunch at Bella's by myself.
dude,
So good.
when was this?
Don't remember.
You should have. We should go to. Let's go.
This was last weekend.
Let's go get
'Cause-
guasacaca
Let's do it.
sauce.
Let's get to that last
you
beer.
want to get some caca sauce?
Valencia, Lantria.
Let's
Yeah,
to
what's
the
that last beer we got
And,
there?
and since I just came back and heard you guys talking about
Spell
a
cookie.
new T-shirt, do want to remind the listeners we are gonna have a bunch of T-shirts up for sale on the website pretty soon, probably by the time this comes out. So we have like 4 or 5 different designs. Go on there if you want a shirt. Buy one. Yeah,
Yeah,
One
that's gonna be our
T-shirt
Berlin
at a
fund.
time.
Yeah.
we should do that. All the proceeds from T-shirts we'll send us to.
But we're gonna have probably about 4 or 5 designs up there. Some cell phone cases. We got a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of swag you can get. So
Will, what the fuck else do you do? What drives
that was
Will?
really
Yeah, man.
angry.
in your person time.
No,
man.
it was passionate. It wasn't angry. What else do you do? What drives Will?
What are your other passions, man?
Skateboarding, man. Skateboarding's always been a big part of my life.
Cool.
Other than
Get a
that,
little-
just
get a
working
little
hard.
closer.
Oh,
He's
Yeah.
fine. I hear him. He's just
No, I know, but I like
he does
hear-
it to every guest.
I want to hear the bass in his voice. He needs to get closer.
skateboarding, dude.
That's it. Skateboarding and beer.
Yeah,
Right.
keep it simplistic, man.
How long
Nice.
you been skating?
What am I? 26 now. 15 years. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
15 years. Yeah.
I've been on a skateboard literally, I think, once in my life.
That's
I
it.
used to
Top
skate
heavy.
a bunch, and now all I really ever use my skateboard for is as a dolly for my camera.
Yeah, it's a great system.
Yeah. Where do you usually go?
Lately I've just been getting back into it. I have a couple backyard ramps I've built. So I could just go there whenever I want, which is great. I go to Edgewood a lot in New Haven.
Oh yeah, another one.
Ah, Edgewood
Yeah,
Park?
Edgewood's great. Yep. Rampage just Rampage just built a
Rampage and fucking
dude
Fairfield
cement.
Bridgeport line.
Cement, dude.
I played a show there once.
Yeah.
Yeah, with no
Dude.
less.
The dudes
Didn't
at Rampage
they
are
moved,
awesome.
didn't they?
Dave's great. My
Didn't they
my
move
brother
from
went to
Fairfield?
school with him.
Dude, rad. Yeah,
And,
Dave's an awesome guy.
He actually built us when they were starting to try and get to like BMX and motocross ramps. Like they built us a prototype.
Yep.
So we still have one of the ramps up at our property in New York that we use for lake jumping. For
Oh,
BMX
radical.
bikes.
Hell yeah.
Didn't they move their headquarters?
No, they've been in the same
Are they
spot.
still in the same spot?
Yeah.
I could have sworn my
Yeah, they like
right off
moved,
25, right? Exit 25, 95?
Yeah, they moved across town, and now they've been doing a lot of concrete work.
Oh, they did move, yeah.
Yeah, they
Yep.
moved.
Done a couple parks so far, dude, killing it.
I have a
Super
customer.
flowy, real nice.
Oh, fuck. I just almost threw up.
I have a customer of mine who
Did you die?
I won't say that his kids are entitled, but he's been able to provide very well for his children, and he has a Rampage made concrete bowl in his
No
driveway.
shit.
Who's this?
Customer of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that
Leak names to me after this is over. I need to make friends with this guy.
that customer is actually he's like he actually is about your age now, so he doesn't live at home anymore. So last time I saw it, his father's Ferrari was parked in it.
In the bowl.
Yeah, because it's like 3/4 of it.
Oh, okay. So
You know
it's
what I
kind of
mean?
like you drive in and it's like all right,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
you can just ride right into it.
yeah.
So they've just been using it as a parking space because you could fit a whole car into it, you know?
That's a pretty good sized bowl.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. Just in the middle of nowhere. It's like this nice lush house and then just like a bowl right
Give
there.
me some beer.
You want this beer? What are you looking at me for?
Last beer.
Yeah, this one.
Please.
Oh, that
Jeff.
one. That one. I haven't had any of that.
Yeah, I only brought 2 of them.
That's fine.
No problem. I just need like a. Just need a taste.
See what it tastes like.
That's not. Yeah.
I think this one's definitely the darkest of the 4.
There's some in there.
Oh, I want to touch on this one last subject, and then I won't bring anything else up. But if
This is
anybody
pretty
follows our Instagram page, last
There
year,
we go. That's the aroma I'm looking for.
last year I posted a ton of videos of tailgating parties at the Bills Stadium, and almost all of them involve somebody getting put through a folding table.
Yes.
They're making that illegal now. You cannot slam.
You can't slam
somebody through a folding table.
Wait, is
at
that like a
Bills game anymore.
specific rule? Like you can't
Yes.
slam somebody through a table?
Yeah, so they're changing rules so that they're allowing less alcohol into the parking lot.
Boo.
Oh, okay. So that's the rule.
And and you can't no more table slamming. And
Is that what that post on Instagram was today
Yeah.
in the story?
Yeah. Well, it was this right here because I tried to go through show notes today and like write like little just little comments about each story just so I would remember. You know, and I remember reading that.
Oh, and actually like doing show prep. That's a first for us.
But
You had a really good.
I was
the
reading
story
this-
was good today. You had like all those. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I was reading a story and I'm like, I don't remember hearing any outrage about this on any news network. And I just thought to myself, like, if you're gonna sit there and say that you're boycotting football because players are kneeling, because that's not American for them to kneel.
But you can't bring beer. Yeah.
Well, hold on. You're gonna flip out about that. But then when they tell you that you can't slam somebody through a table at a Bills game, and you're just gonna stand by silent, I'm sorry, man. You played yourself.
You played yourself.
You played yourself because that is the most. Putting somebody through a folding table is the most American thing you can do.
I mean, listen, I don't get into politics or political talk, anything like that, but yes.
It's the most like you don't have to be proud of it. You don't have to be proud that we're the country that puts people through folding tables or cracks folding chairs
But we
across
are.
people's backs. But that's what we do. You know what I mean? And you gotta accept it. And the fact that you're just letting this stadium just
So
kill
it's only,
off-
but it's not an NFL thing. It's a stadium thing,
it's a Buffalo Bills thing.
right? So
Because-
it's that one specific stadium.
Buffalo Bills fans are alcoholics.
But I think that might be the reason why you're not seeing an outrage because it's one specific stadium and it's
Yeah.
fucking Buffalo, so no one goes there anyway.
I saw somebody do it in Jacksonville. It's not the same.
Right, but they're not putting the rules.
They're not
through.
as dumb as the people up in Buffalo.
No, but I'm saying they're not putting the rules through either.
Oh,
They're
fuck.
kind of just
So-
pretending, you know?
So it's like no one goes to fucking Buffalo anyway. Like you're not unless you are in Buffalo, you're not making a trip to Buffalo for a fucking football game.
Yeah.
So
Man,
no one else cares.
All I'm saying is
Wait, what? Most of the people that go to Buffalo for football games are Canadian.
I'm not counting
That's
Canadians.
Canada's NFL team. is
Yeah,
Buffalo.
I'm not counting
All I'm
Canadians because
saying-
Canadians aren't American.
all I'm saying is that you shouldn't just kill off, table slams. You should make them safer so that everybody can enjoy them.
What, like pre-cut the tables, you mean?
Yeah, pretty good table, helmets. Maybe you can get some sort of like spinal support. You know what I mean? Get
I mean,
kids. You got to get kids into it young, right? Just like football, right? You got to tackle the shoulder, right? So you got to teach kids at a young age how to get put through a table. And
I mean,
feel
while
like
I semi agree with you, and I think it could be a good parenting
about the
move
kids,
as well,
kids getting put through a
Semi.
table,
because then you get to
because I just winged that.
Never mind.
What did you
It's spelled semi.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Also, I saw something today on Joe Rogan's podcast. Actually, I was watching it live, and they were talking. I forget what it's called, but it's essentially that that machine they use to measure your heartbeat or measure like muscle muscle
Electrocardiogram?
yeah,
telemetry.
like I forget what the fuck the test was called, but it measures muscle reaction, right? Like if your muscles twitch or move or whatever.
Okay.
And this guy was talking about how they did a study on men, straight men.
Bonerometer.
Yeah, where they would put the probes on their dick and then show them gay porn
Yeah, bonerometer.
to see.
Yeah, of course. I know exactly what that is.
Yeah. We should totally do that.
I
And then
mean,
just bring up
That would
gross
be
shit.
a funny.
I mean,
Not a
that would
lot
be an
that
awesome
can't
episode.
give me a boner. I think.
Listen, I'm fully on board for that because I think it would be hilarious, but I also think it would be $100,000.
I don't think so. I think we could do a very cheap,
Is there like an iPhone app?
non-scientifically
I think I could
honestly,
just
probably.
take my pants off and you guys watch closely.
No, man, just go in the bathroom and then come out with with the wire from the probe sticking out of your pants. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm into that. Let's do it.
Where's the probe?
We should totally
In my
do-
asshole.
Wait, you said probe.
Is it a probe or that little patch? It's like a little sticky patch thing, right?
It's still in my asshole.
Pretty good at fit. Well played. Can we talk about Jim Gaffigan?
Can we talk about this beer for a second?
Oh yeah, we have a beer.
Yeah, this Hanging Hills.
It's a good thing.
It smells the best out of all of them.
Honestly,
It has that fucking aroma to it.
It does.
That a real
this one I think's
German
got the best color.
ours and Oktoberfest will have
The best.
nice deep orangey copper brown
Yeah.
color.
This is the smell that I smell that I know.
German
I know my
characteristic to the aroma. Go ahead.
when I smell this, I know my farts are going to smell wretched the next day. Like this smell. This right here.
As opposed to what day?
Now these are just these are terrible. Anybody who's been to an Oktoberfest knows the Marzen bratwurst combination is pure murder.
This is Hanging
I bet-
Hills Oktoberfest.
I bet it smells a lot
by the
like-
way.
New Jersey.
probably
Hartford,
right when you
Connecticut.
get in on 95. That's exactly what it smells like.
This is number fucking 1 in today's list. I'll tell
Oh,
you that.
100%. This is my favorite of the day.
Yes, this is the best one out of all.
Sorry, Will, you didn't bring this one, but
It's
Dave
from your
brought
store.
it.
No, but I bought it on his recommendation.
Oh,
he
well,
didn't, he
okay,
didn't
cool.
bring it because
Then
he
you
knew
did.
I had
I
it.
don't.
Then you did bring it. All right.
Yeah.
You got it at his store, so perfect.
Yeah.
I feel better about it.
I'm gonna go with the Bud Light.
No, this definitely is my favorite. And all right, not to bring up something from the beginning of the show, but I'm just gonna say the way I'm rating these right now is also how shitty their websites were. The one with the shittier website I thought was the worst beer.
Which was Relic.
Yes.
You're like a plunger.
Yes.
You're
So
always
so
bringing
my
up old
rating
shit.
my rating right now is Hanging Hills, Hooker,
My rating
Back
right
East,
now.
Relic.
Right rating right now.
That's how I'm going with it. You can go fuck yourself.
That's what it sounded like.
Yo, did anybody watch Maniac?
Not yet.
Oh, it's fucking
Is
crazy.
that with
dude.
Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill and what's her face? Emma Stone.
I was gonna. I downloaded a bunch of shows to watch on the plane, and that was one of them. And I ended up deleting it so I could watch the Norm Macdonald
Want
show.
these
I
motherfucking
have been watching
shows
that too.
off this motherfucking plane.
No, Maniac's good, dude. It's fucking weird, but it's good.
The first
I've heard
episode of the
conflicting
Norm Macdonald show
reports.
was kind of meh.
Yeah, but I love Norm Macdonald.
No,
I'd
Hanging
watch-
Hills, by the way.
I'd watch Norm Macdonald take a
Killer
shit.
Oktoberfest. Very, very good.
Yeah, listen to David Spade continuously badger Norm Macdonald about how this is going to be a one-time show that will never get aired.
Aroma, flavor.
He's like, I'm wasting
color,
jokes. I
mouthfeel
swear to God, if
on
this
point.
is just a one-time demo show, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
He's probably not wrong.
No, man, like 10 episodes.
Yeah, but I mean, it won't come back. There won't be a season 2.
oh yeah.
Not quite clear, but that's the way beer is.
No, but
today.
I like that though.
This
This is
lagers
definitely
are
my
traditionally
favorite.
Clarity was what beers were judged on.
I mean, I can see my hand through the bottom of the glass.
I can see the bottom of that puddle I
It's
stepped
not
in today too, which is why I
murky,
didn't know
but
it was 3
it's a-
feet
it's a
deep.
little clarity.
No, there's a little bit of cloud to it, but I could.
I'm
I
trying
can
to
see
be
through it.
objective. It's fucking delicious.
It is. This is the best one of all.
All right, talking about delicious beer. You brought this story to the table, Dave. Jim Gaffigan
I did.
writes a column or something, or
Well,
does
he's
something
on,
with CBS News.
Yeah, he's on like the Sunday morning show.
All right. What does he talk about in this column?
He talks about he basically stole a bit from Dennis Leary.
He did. He
About
definitely
how
did.
he said beer. He misses how beer used to taste like beer. And he
Yeah,
wants
because
beer to
he's in
taste
his
like
late
beer
40s
again.
and he's an American man, and talking about fancy beer, and you go to every city and town. And
Jim
and
Gaffigan's
Hamlet,
only in his 40s.
I visit, has its own beer made by locals, and he's like,
And now listen,
he's
I
not
get,
tell you they're all bad, is what he says. He's not exaggerating.
I used to call people.
I don't
and they
care
didn't
how
pick up
cute the
phone,
names
he just
are,
didn't talk
or
to
how
them.
or how beautiful the hand drawn label is.
Yeah.
The main problem is they don't taste like beer. Blah 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 blah.
And
But
I
now,
used to
so,
drink
so
from
my
the water
my
hose as a
big
kid.
problem with this with his whole thing is I get the whole thing with coffee, like when fucking Dennis Leary did it because like he wanted coffee to taste like coffee, didn't want flavors in his coffee. But when you say like beer is supposed to taste like beer, what style of beer are you saying? Are you saying an IPA? Or are you saying a lager? Are you saying?
He's
are you
saying-
He's saying
a
that Budweiser,
Budweiser.
is what beer tastes like, and
well,
all the other ones
exactly,
are wrong.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you're
right, but
that's-
that's the same thing as saying that flavored coffee.
Jim
espresso
Gaffigan
is not
must
coffee.
have lived pre and post prohibition and know what different beers taste like. First of all, he's not funny. I've never thought he was funny. His comedy sucks ass.
I
don't agree
worked-
with that.
And his
I
taste
worked,
in
I
beer
worked his
sucks.
last show at the Cap, and it was
I-
actually really fun.
I don't
I've
agree
tried
with
to
that.
watch
I
his
think it's fucking
comedy,
hilarious.
and I do not think
I
it's
thought
funny.
it was really funny.
And his taste in beer sucks balls.
But
too.
honestly, like I don't completely disagree, which is why I'm also drinking a Bud Light right now.
You don't completely.
I mean,
disagree?
listen, the market is 100% saturated, and people are getting way out of hand with some shit.
And there's a
But-
place for fucking Bud Light.
dude, beer before Prohibition and even before that, in the first installments of beer, were fucking everything. They were putting fucking roots and shit in it. So many different flavors.
He's talking about growing up in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
he's
And
talking
he's
about drinking Bud and Coors.
yeah. He
and-
thinks he's funny.
And drinking from the water hose, and I've
He's
heard
not.
I've heard it a gajillion times over.
Dennis Leary had the good bit with the coffee. Jim
He did.
Gaffigan could
Pull up
suck
your
my
pants.
balls.
You get to a point where
That was
you're
Jay's
literally-
rant.
You're,
Jay's rant of the week.
you're clearly just pandering to a certain audience, and it just happens
Jeff
to
is
be the
not
same
amused.
audience that watches CBS Sunday morning.
Well, that's the thing. He's on CBS Sunday morning. Like,
Yeah,
no one under 50 is watching that.
yeah.
I'll tell you what. I actually like Jim Gaffigan. I think he's really funny.
Oh, I
but
do
I'll
too.
tell-
He
but-
was King Baby, right?
yes.
Sucks.
But I'll tell you what, his actual his show, like his show,
Yeah.
his show, it was like Louis. It's fucking amazing. You should check that out.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
No, you should.
I
It's
was
not
a-
about. It's not like about
Oh
comedy.
well, I'll check it.
You know, like the way Louis like not necessarily funny. It's like arty
Yeah.
and cool.
Yeah.
It was like that.
So, Will, what's
Jim
your
Gaffigan also
take on
does-
the whole beer thing? Beer tasting like beer.
I don't really know, man.
He's got a fucking throne made out of Schlitz.
No,
Wait,
it's Natty Ice.
correction, Natty Light.
Even better.
Natty Light.
Clearly, he
is
knows
it Natty
his
Light?
way
I thought it
around a
was.
fucking piss beer. That was a sip of Bud
I
Light.
just had to get it out there because I actually started reading.
Well, take it out then. Let's see it.
We'll take what out?
You said you have to get it out there. Let's
Penises. No, because
Let's
I
have a
was
look.
reading the Jim Gaffigan article while we were talking about something else.
Does it
and I was
look like
fuck,
Toad from?
I like this guy
Super
even
Mario?
less now.
Did you guys see that?
Listen,
What?
he's on a show.
She said his cock looks like Toad from Super Mario.
He created
that?
a segment for a show that's watched by old people while they're trying to get their grandkids to come over to show them how to use their cell phone.
What's fucked up is
Right,
my
it's
stepfather
the-
watches it, and he's the reason I knew about that article.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's called you to ask you to help him figure out his cell phone at least once or twice in his life.
Oh,
Yeah.
All
I don't
the
think
time.
I've
twice a
hated
week.
on a
Yeah.
female comic as much as I just hated on him.
That's not true. Also,
yeah, that's not true.
I have a confession to make.
That's not true.
There it is.
I have $112 left on my contract for my phone, and I'm considering an iPhone.
What?
Why?
Why?
Okay, wait
Why
a minute.
would you do that?
It's getting good now. Tell me more.
Okay. So, I've never had an iPhone.
Uh-huh.
I know that I don't like
Been
them.
staunchly
Have you ever
opposed.
broken the screen on your phone?
No.
No, then you don't know how owning an iPhone is like.
But okay, so
Imagine your phone but with the screen cracked.
everything that I've ever
All the time.
looked for in a phone is a replaceable battery.
Yeah.
Anytime I've ever bought a phone,
How old is your phone?
2 years, the same as
2
everybody
years?
else's.
Yeah.
I'm
All right. Imagine all the
That
technology.
day is gone, though.
All right. Imagine this. Imagine all the technology your phone came with new, but everybody's making a big deal about it again.
Oh, no.
And the screen's cracked.
That was 2 more years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah, but he knows this story because he's said this argument as well. So
I
wanna-
hate iPhones more than anybody.
So get to your point.
My point is, like, now that I can't get a replaceable battery in any phone,
Oh, that's right. They cut that out.
Yeah, it's not a thing anymore.
I'm thinking about trying one just to verify all the things that I hate about the iPhone. Because
But why?
I've had phones that I hate for 2 years.
Mm.
Yeah, I can do it again.
I
right?
can do it again, but I've never actually
I've
had.
hated
an
my
iPhone.
whole
Well, I mean, you
life
have,
for
but
all
you
the
have
years.
Verizon, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, with Verizon, you can get a phone and turn it in within 14 days.
Right. That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm
And then you
considering
can deal with the
trying
whole
it out.
iMessage.
You got to do 30
you
days.
You can deal with the whole iMessage debacle when you try to switch
Dude,
all
I
your messaging.
I mean, listen, as your friend, I'm telling you not to do it.
But see, here's the thing: none of the
But-
other phones that are out are interesting me at all.
The Pixel?
Pixel, I'm not interested.
Dude,
in
the
Pixel at
Pixel's
all.
awesome.
I'm not
amazing.
interested
The new
in
Note?
the new LG Think Q7. I'm
Dude,
not
the new
interested
Note
in the
is
new Note.
fucking
I'm not
amazing.
interested in. I'm not interested in any.
Yeah,
of these
I'm
fucking
rocking a Note 5 right now.
I'm just about up for an upgrade, and I'm looking at the new Note.
It's basically right now between the new LG, the new Note, and an iPhone.
Which iPhone?
The whatever the biggest one is.
The biggest, newest one? Like $1,100?
Yeah.
So a Galaxy 8.
No, it's bigger than that.
It's the equivalent.
No,
of
it's not.
It's bigger than the Note. The new iPhone's bigger than the Note 9.
All right.
I mean, I'm not just talking screen size. I'm talking like just phone functionality.
Yeah, I'm talking about screen size.
That's always what it is.
But that's
though.
all. That's just all about size.
You just
for
get a bunch of old
Yeah,
technology.
size queen.
Yeah, it's like it's like this has facial recognition. Yeah, but like the screen's bigger. I'm like,
If I shave my beard off, will it not know who I am anymore?
You just have to.
Reset it?
All I know
Yeah,
is my phone did that shit 2 years ago, and it was annoying. Like I turned it off. My wife has a new iPhone. She's like, check this out, and she's like, trying to hold it like with the light, the right angle, so it sees her face. She's like, wait, hold on.
See, but that's
Oh,
the
let's
thing.
see, unlocked. It's unlocked now. It's
Android,
unlocked.
but Android got it right. They didn't do facial recognition. They did eyes.
It's sure.
So it's just your eyes. It doesn't matter what your face looks
Yeah,
like.
and she's like, it does your fingerprint. I'm like, yeah,
But
my
I have
phone does
glasses.
that too.
I've had-
She
I
goes,
heard that
on the
doesn't work with
front,
glasses
I'm like,
anyway.
No,
I've had
'cause
fingerprint
there's no
for
buttons
fucking
on the front of
7
my phone.
years.
She's like, wow. Okay then. It's like, well, that's the fucking same. It's annoying. iPhone people are fucking annoying.
I'm just saying.
I'll agree with you.
Well, here's the thing that I hate most about iPhone people.
My phone rings. What does yours do?
Here's the thing I hate the most about
Listen,
iPhone people.
Headphone jack. Fuck you all.
Yeah, but see, I have the AirPods already, so I'm not. That doesn't concern me. Well, here's the thing I hate most about iPhone people is like, Jay, if this was yours and you want me to hand it to you, what would you say?
Can I have that, please?
No. Give me my phone.
Give me my phone.
If it was an iPhone, they say, give me my iPhone.
I wouldn't say that.
But people do. And that's what annoys me the most about iPhone people. It's a fucking phone. It's not an iPhone. It's a phone. Hand me my fucking phone. It drives me up the fucking wall.
Seems like a bit.
Jeff's taking his rant now. I had mine. Jay had his. Jeff's having his.
May I have my phone, please?
Will, what are you going to rant about?
Oh man, I might just like
Fortunate bitches!
once my phone dies, man, I might just go off the grid.
What are you rocking?
Oh, dude, an old one. I got an iPhone 5.
Nice.
Broke my 7.
It's retro.
Sold a new one. Made like $500 off it.
Also-
Got a 5 for free.
Nice.
Rocking
Also,
it. Rocking it.
See, he's a businessman.
That's good, man. I was really expecting you to get on here and be like, I'm on the Fortnite forums all the time, and these motherfuckers build shit and hide, and they don't shoot anybody.
I'm also not going to lie. I did look up the new flip phones at Verizon.
Oh, yeah.
They have new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's
they just came out?
stupid.
Yeah,
Flip
they have nothing. They're
It's
like
the phone
the same
equivalent.
features as old flip phones.
The phone equivalent of that Jim Gaffigan story, essentially. Marketed towards the same
You
people.
guys need to all brush and floss tonight, by the way. You guys have consumed a lot of semen.
Semen.
In the
I've
form of
consumed semen.
candy. A lot of candy.
Dude, I'm starving because everything I ate for dinner blasted out of my asshole.
It just bypassed.
If I knew you
heard
were going
about
to stop,
that. I heard about
stop down there, I would have fucking met you over there.
Well,
Did your body not digest
because I
any
couldn't
of
get
it?
home.
Did your body not just digest any of it? Were you like shitting out?
No, it was
crust
like
and shit.
Yeah, it was. You could see like
Like chewed
crust.
crust.
Yeah,
Gross.
yeah. It was awful. Like
All right,
seriously.
on that note,
And that's episode 44.
43, 44.
no, 44.
44.
We're on 44, man.
44, bro.
We're only 6 episodes away from
like half
the
a
big
century.
5-0.
Rolling, 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 rolling.
Which,
rolling, rolling, rolling.
We've got some things in the works. Thanks to Jay reaching out to Johnny from Armada.
We'll see.
We might have something in the works.
Maybe. See.
For 50. Either way, we're gonna do something big for 50. We've got a few options that we're going
Well,
on.
if that's in the works, then we got some other shit to work on. So we need to know if that's in the works or not.
It's in the
Yeah,
works.
we're gonna work on that.
You weren't here when we talked about it.
I feel like you shouldn't be talking.
Some of us were on
Yeah,
time.
no.
You
So,
should just
so
Listen, I wouldn't have been late if I didn't have to
You should
stop
shut
at
your
fucking
mouth.
Stop and Shop or at fucking Walmart to get a
well, no,
thumb
you were.
drive.
That thing
Well, it
we
would have
were,
been 8:30.
hey, is that
instead of
recording, by the way?
Listen, it is.
You should just
And
take
listen,
your face and shut
we
it.
were all here on time, and you were still at home.
Yeah.
I would have
That's
been
the
here
only
at
reason you were the one that
8:30,
stopped.
He had a long.
and I was
Yeah.
shitting myself.
I'm just
I feel like we
saying that's
shouldn't-
not the entire.
I feel like we shouldn't fight in front of Will because the kids
likes
they
it.
don't. Then they don't grow up right.
Don't grow up. It's a trap.
No, I think so. I think we're good. So, all right, everyone go down the line. I want to hear what everyone's rating on these 4 words.
All right. I'm going Hanging Hills #1. Very, very, like, super true to style. Really good. Then I would probably say Hooker, Relic, and was that it?
It's back east.
Oh, Hooker, Relic, back east. Oh, no. Hooker, back east, Relic. Relic's in last place for me. Which wasn't in contest, was Two Roads Oktoberfest, which is very good. That would probably be second or third place for me if I would have put it in there.
All right, well, I didn't try that one tonight, so I can't say, but I had the same rating as you did.
I would do probably Two Roads first, Hanging Hills, then Hooker, then Relic, and then back east.
I got Hanging Hills, Hooker, Two Roads, back east, and then Relic.
All right, so same. All right.
Bud Light,
Not in the running.
Hooker. Wait, Bud Light, Relic, Hanging Hills, Hooker, back east.
Damn, Jeff's all over the place.
I don't know. The Relic wasn't. I will say the Relic one by itself, I liked. It was not bad.
It's
I
not
enjoyed
a bad beer.
None of them were bad.
To style, it was the least.
But like I said to you, I
When
don't
I
give
had
a
it with
fuck
the
about
others.
that. All I like is what I like.
Well, I'm not judging by style either. I'm just judging by what I liked.
Yeah.
And Relic was the least that I liked.
It's not
It's
bad.
just- no, none of them were bad.
Bud Light. was
I don't want that to. Bud Light is not in the running.
Dude, if Oktoberfest is in the fucking running, Bud Light's in the running.
Oktoberfest isn't either. But at least it's an Oktoberfest.
It's a good beer.
But we didn't drink it.
Right. I like.
It
half
was
of
the
us didn't
wild
have it.
card. It was definitely the wild card.
There,
Half of us didn't
there
have
is
it.
another can there if you want some.
Bud Light.
I would put Oktoberfest in third. Just take another sip.
Bud Light with a
All right,
shot
so out of these 4
pumpkin
though,
spice latte.
out of the 4 that we did officially tonight,
Hanging Hills was
we
clearly.
all-
Hanging
Clearly
Hills
Hanging
number
Hills.
one.
I mean,
we
for
all
sure.
pretty much got the
For
same rating
sure.
except for Jeff.
I mean, it was like so far ahead. Hanging Hills. I think.
Agreed.
Yeah. So congratulations. Not that you give a shit, Hanging Hills, but congratulations. You pass our test.
So that was exciting ending to episode 44 of the Heavy
You
Drinking
get
Podcast.
the heavy drinking bump, Hanging Hills.
I'm just joking.
Here comes your sales.
Are we done?
Are you saying we're done?
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying we're done.
Hey, thanks to Will
Yeah, Mr. Will from
and
Fairfield.
Fairfield Ales
What's
and
up?
Lagers,
Yeah.
also known as Fairfield Wines and Liquors.
Yeah. Fairfield smoking a pancake.
Fairfield
Blitz.
Wine and Dine.
Fairfield smoking a
Wine and
pancake.
Dine.
Taproom Tackers for all your taproom tacking needs. Lyft, download the app.
If you have a tack room, go fuck yourself.
and use
Also,
code
on-
Heavy18.
On Taproom Tackers, though,
God
go to their
damn.
website, mention Heavy Drinking Podcast. You'll get a free sample.
We talked about that earlier.
No, we didn't. No one ever mentioned it
No, we
this episode.
Amazon.com, hit our banner, shop, kick us back some cash. Flying Cornhole out of Fairfield. Custom cornhole boards. Talk to Jay. Good dude.
Anything you want.
Go visit Will. He purchases
Yeah.
beer at Fairfield Wines and Liquors, and he will sell you some.
Yeah, dude, come say what's up.
Yeah, and if he gives you one too many samples, download the Lyft app, put in code Heavy18.
You know what?
That may just happen.
Listen, I
Maybe.
literally live like an eighth of a mile from that place, and I've almost had to lift home. from there,
Ladies,
so-
he's kind of adorable.
I mean, he's pretty adorable. I'm just saying, if you're single and you're looking, go to Fairfield Wine and Spirits. Check Will out.
If you're a 30-year-old
Pretend-
teacher from the Bronx,
pretend
hit
you're
him
in the
up.
beer.
Yes.
He loves blowjobs.
We've been heavy.
We've been drinking.
And that's it.
That's all of it.
Hey, is that line moving faster than this one? You get me a broth and then I'll get you a beer and then we meet over there. There must be a way to get these shorter.